In the year 2026, and Yatanasi idea good in some no. Yadinina and so a day banti Yamobibia a happy new year. Na Yesrian coupon says, said ye a fear a phrase or ye no one fire and Koswa na yincha na after some days of almost 2 weeks off. We are back again. Yes, post Papa no essence a day brem Yamamunina Kwaba. Na yesanso ema obibia achen enano pay edeba pure kasa fidi kese so yeah live e wo Facebook oko Pure FM TV on Facebook obetia join e show no na wonso ahun sere nema enso esi akosanso and on YouTube no e wo bright can board on YouTube so no kwa obenya bi enso atimi ahwe we sere be dika kan e the first show de eti ye na no ti eno aye sere ho amadebo esi ati abejafo nyina atrase e wa ha ye din komo se Christian e wa ha Maxwell nana Asian e wa ha team ni nyina obi a wo fiade mum chairman BKB pe enene wantumi amam be sure se ye ko ene manche bia be sha ase atene nka e wa na konya kase mu na wadi dwumadi ne ho chia me sede da wono enso esi eye no no ye propro ho na ye wura mu because for the days of no ensempi and akoso both international and local na DLC akan ne nyina ne yebeka in fact yentimi mfa na enka DLC ne nyina but dodo na yebeka anopeya so ba kwati atozesia yetra si Manchester United asaki Ruben Amorim na what led to Amorim sack no ya de hunsem nyina ba me sure sabajafo atraso no won everywhere me sure the Christian Maxwell nyina yo mu production na omun shedan fa Manchester ne Amorim sacking bia en shedan show omu production but just yesterday on Yana News never say United but for me from Enra after the press conference no nsem okai no and on the post match on nsem opinion ko die enkomo ko die nyina no na me hu se bi wetimi asi in the course of the week and I say till say bia January and for me I am not too surprised say United asaki omu coach no wo so adwenche and say now senka Manchester United nyabotre edema amorumana sign we say so United supporter we are happy with the sacking of a coach Ruben Amorim and as a sign we say no Mr. I am to adwenche ewo your comment section or Facebook Facebook I was searching na wabashim Pure FM TV video no ebe yaba eba pa no like no share na fe no odo comment enso dia to ase kama we say duro na share omon enso ebo messages no de to ni nyina ebe ba so ne abedi hu nkomo na naturally ese wa fe yen ayenso afe mo pa na lady general crowd dey send messages na obuza ntinda ya tifie dear no musu ntie nam so adwuma itoda anze yenya home ne saa o gise we na break say ne bana na betimi ade ahome kakra na oni abuzafo nso no enso ehia na bia 1 2 go ba sa na so obi akodi krum kwarwe abusuafo nti ye kwarwe abusuafo akra yasanso aba again yasanso ema munyina akwa ba say Christian ewa Hamaxwom enso atana se Jacob atwosebe as usual LED production team no Bright Ebo Taylor Bright Owusu Sans ana Darling Paul munyina no omo eboa afei aye trend enso atim fidie na chi a ogigire mfruma ama videos nyina enso atwa agu kama ewon tenten fidie ni suntie trend enso wa hase and of course technicians nyina on duty a munyina enso eye adwuma do peye da munyina ase na yesanso emu akwa babio edeba pure kasa fidie wesu yebasoro so at exactly 12:30 na fe no dia kanyina no enso na man sana 12:30 no bebo no yamon komo na ye hwa gudi won seblishan say ensem ne de eye bebrebe Kojo Francis I say I miss you, we miss you too. And who's a career say a loud and clear inside Bremen Pure Barber Shop Honwotie the general I say we miss you Pure Sports. We are back. Evans Oliver I say happy new year Pure team, happy new year my brother. Kojo Francis say good morning. And Odiaba William I was happy with the sacking of Chelsea head coach, but with United it's a big mistake because he was doing very well. Ti enjoy be a Chelsea sacking coach. How we cry my Manchester and so sacking coach. Ti yebe season baby the pa. Sebastian Bofojo say good morning Andy, happy new year to you all. May this year be good to us all and our families of course. Empire and no yemunya empire so na the anko ye last year nyina no obema ni nyina enso etimi akototin e dia ma edi say den a ups and downs no de ebeba yentimi nyi mfirim yenya ni nyina atoto sa na emum ya na yesre se empo edru na bone na nyankopon na befa kwan obefa so ayi de afirim no sound ye see amaya sa boy because since oni ma hwiegu a na chese afa ho na o de ahihye die na bibia aye kamanti se de maka no yenya ne totin enko smooth sa ebedu ba bi no abambuo betimi aba yare betimi aba ahokyere betimi aba sometimes obey down chese obeba down ba ni nyina mu no na wa hye no so se enya no ade ayenku no enya no na be se nti ye besere na ye nyina ya boye ho so na ya ne kakra sa 2026 no network challenge. In fact, network challenge kra ni bi the na challenge no empirifo resolve ye even before say you could break no and mo share ye before say you could break no everybody na no page na we say still na no bibia aye kama unlike the nya no you know 2025 the anime PC ye studio nyina crash ye drew time bi na o ye programmer na say face to me air condition ya juma ni nyina no me sure say empenifo asiesie bibia kama nti wa video bia no obon se bibia edem kama Sir Christian
Andy,
Happy New Year.
Oh, Christmas in Sudan. What the bronya you?
Your
status.
Your
red cap you crow.
No, there's so gum. There's angel color. Then
so gum. Nani bomb bonum. Much money. The Ubenya no because just after that. At least next year Christmas. Na benya ubesanya sa enjoyment. But your opportunity aji ahome aji asie me bazi na maso ka kire me say wa home papa no your opportunity nso ko fie
yeah
unma so ka kire me oso ko fie no say wanyini wo enkwada bia na wo kire wo made no ebinuma be ye mpanimfo nom kira de no binuma ye nurse fo enti wo huma masola ni student wakira o made be 15 years ago no ebinuma be nurses ebinuma teachers wazo anko fie no nim so wanyini sa yanta wanyini enti yaba ya tiefo nso am messages bebrebe said here now can lead no me so send me be say enti TV no munya dey onim say nana yawo USA
yeah
enso ka tell me say any stations na okrumase no yenyo te arrangement na we ba na
o chana no ko
jina mo ne pio ba na nko chana kez bi na ba na the next day shira ba na the next day untumi aba because entimi ma say nyina ye tenafie agi ahomesa esa no a omomuti abuchi no mo bre and anti extra how amanfo place value on this program. They can't even go a day without say on betimeti. Yeah, I appreciate you most so much. And it's yaba said here in the last year, Nandi. Yaba to us renew hope,
yeah,
any renew energy.
Talking about how I'm comforted a situation, me could drink crying a mupa.
Yes.
Me costra wo minute I'm here. Me say, be na me boys back guys see me now for every day say oh 31st ni free asoro by no so ne yentinsi krum kakra.
Okonya me dey na
me hepa Christian time om ka yentinsi krum na about 343. Almost see for town kakra. Na me koshia oh
so
abroche for you omoba
you gave to God.
Oh yes.
And now this is the command afterwards.
Na me ko nyina me nya pepe na me tika jam so mudi ko na akwan wada we chiro. Me koshia a lot of the guys I'm koshia omo eko I think Bloomba. Oh John Mabon so biaba. Hey, Andy, Nankra has said that. I'm so wow. Oh, Mushon de Noan Yetio.
Of course.
Mushon de Noan Yetio. Na yes, I know our crown. When Yaji, yeah, no one Yaji. Even me guys, and I'm no BI excited. Say, you have such recognition. There will be an on tea. You better than Yasi. Max.
Andy.
Ose Oko fie na hu say Oko ni ba.
So last time I met Kofi was 3 years ago.
It
was around the same Christmas. Until we did now many abres I need to
oh your homecoming.
Not spirit be catching so Kofi. So me Christmas in there if you them say me koshe so me ben area.
No okay.
And it's good. One Kofi a who say wunyi say na Christian can. Nti mo amwa kwenti o ma mo mrefi. Go and the album so we say nkola outro my dear. They are all in the minds. Omo fufu abodi say akole bi to meet ya we stay saying. No, mistakes and yeah, I'd say a wechiano. So him so wechiano where you, but won't kind of background because it's what I say. Yeah. Into make I say. I did say na me who I call back with him. No, sir, I'm staying and I said, Ram, me chow. Now, Mr. Namide, me who way. No, so no, bitch. I'm say, hey, master, man, who, Andy, or Moon, I am penny for you. I want to take you over. The Christian. Also, the old command for a higher man for the high, but Andy is good, so I couldn't buy so coffee. And I do my way, no coffee, and as all year, do my pa say, the Omoabe catcher. And I damn person won't say. They will come in. If you are not doing a good job, they will have a way to tell you. It was all joy, and I think say it was great. But lesson they say, Nipe Umai say, oh, it's all coffee, one time coffee.
Say Christmas me call me. Na me had if you omo na ozen ko mo ba o. Yeah, ti omo na tu bata.
Esi you are crab and ko shemra Christmas ba bia wa umfre bia.
Me dey technical we ma me ofi. But busuafo na tu bata. So I say to omo na ogun akọ but I say ya na me ko omo kakra.
And one thing so I'm hearing is say a lot of people around that area to say that they are working. Ose nra me fa Golden Star for bus na me ba for price na maba. And you will be surprised say in the car na omo some of the workers bought your friend say video yes pulse na omo bo car no. Yes, I was very much surprised. And it was all joy and it was all good. Inti yaban de ne aba. Ye yan say am my ho de yan say but by afu so uhwe. So ni the American. Me dear, me buy an house that year, so you're careful. Yes, I am the bay on. It's all good.
Okay. Ti yaba juma. Na sege me di kan ete ho no. Mema me kwa amano ne ba na se Christian Max wo mo ewrem na yabon komo kakra se de medical aka no ze Chelsea man you so yabom. Chelsea Sake Enzo Maresca not too long ago. Anopaya Manchester United and so Eddie Awum almost Asake omu coach Ruben Amorim and so Echo from Manchester United so don't forget say African Cup of Nations and so Echo na AFCON no and so you be commando pay so far Omugo elbow a year round of 16 matches. No, be more the kind I qualify for the quarterfinals. But your parents to be crab now, and then so 2 matches. So Nigeria for Joe Montre Twitter ho exo die. Nigeria for ye be pa exo and that's good to and say so far. Omo matches from Abunya and Ekoye. Edema Nigerians no. I'm so making sure some naka omu refi so man qualify for FIFA World Cup but and the day I am back here but sabe kaka mo. Ye man be commercial break kakra bi e media no so Nigeria for na just say and omo fly green and white ni be but AFCON ye dey be wi. E sabe di World Cup we na ma be ka bi. Why? Omo Naija ma yenko fam no nsem no emra ye ba na afi ne de aka nyina enso e de aba beto so what is Christian enka what Maxo nana Asia enka team ni nyina obia e wa ha a chere se ye ba be di juma na no paint no ye nyina ya ready ye ba be bo adwuma no kama ti ma menko amono ne emra Maxo bi ho ana
now me say there is a message on the platform so
Nana Pokuare.
Yeah.
The CEO of Menapa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The CEO of Menapa.
Oh, okay.
Say why team in a package kama.
So hotel kama.
Yeah, I will shim school giants.
Me who them say you'll be mine. The lights in there so when I'm there is only say me am call because maybe I'm more come because me sana me man carry. It's a very nice place, I tell you. So almost any time we'll be able free micro baby. I think we'll go there and then quite so Charlie was it was the first time I found quite perfect. You say yes starting cause
message now read it also why day.
You didn't come on Chris who best as a man
also our package for the team.
Okay.
Say
I'm gasa be do be on tika me ni pa kroko oh chairman okay me nyanko
I mean na say o Chris obi an carry nti o dey an say bi obi na o dey o no wanje na o ni wan e but o ati e dey be si obi so okay ni fa nka sa ira be
ze masala yu dansa o ma
say na ma ko so say we dey na we dey you recovery pa wo January yezo
ni fa nka sa ira be
ntimi na we
Chris dey pa na we tonight
maybe one day.
Also a possibility. But in all cases, I think say God richly bless him for that because also January day, oh yeah day, and also about Sikas and Osikas.
Oh. You think about maybe you cry.
Ghana's Moses says, "Scout be coffee be our yet there budgets or Babana Udia Cheka." It's all joy and we a massive boost for the year. I say God richly bless him for that.
I say, yes, some more your listeners Nabasubu. Our prince, are you? Your more your listeners Nabasubu. Even when we are away, no said any DK messages are never banning at the end of the na Monton Koswa. Namunya yehodo so de munya yehodo all these years na yenso yebekoso na ya make sure so de also munso munya free enche no ye diri nyina enso betumi ya ba ye a lot of you are sabi opportunity bi na bia ye mu bi enya na yete ase a ye kasa for masses to listen, but some of you outside there no nimje kutamo no ya na anu worship sometimes ye programming your presentation with me ka sembi wa adwina maso to quickly na obi atwenwa wiase so no actually say we crowd can say but you say that next well we appreciate you a lot Damase and more DH even time and more ding na be this time we can't thank you enough na yentimi namasi NC the air can say yankopon ko so anu hia de we bia no nyame enton super enfengu so target for last year on saka no yempaibo and said this year yankopon enso be ye wadom na de odi esi wani so nyina no wonsa ensa timi aka ni nyina akama na bibia ayenko so wa according to esi wani so nyankopon madam rem so a opeso talk opeso osifie obia wo de opeso ye ni nyina no yenko so ne mompaye enkyere aye kakakai just ono enkuto eno betimi aboaye ama yeni so ade hu no enso aba be reality e de ama yi nyina ti yempaibo for the new year eno no e da mase yenko amro ne mra ye ba na ya beto aso ha pure 95.7 FM live e wo Facebook Pure FM TV on Facebook so also and on YouTube e wo Bright Can Cambodia on YouTube e ho nyina wo kwa obetira enjoy show no ye kofa mo no nsem na ba ye beto aso afri.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Right, young corner for later, so young Saka the Film phone cross no, young Fanny in Emra High Pure 95.7 FM, young Copiamo, and so Morocco, and Ra games Nibet Miakoso, and African Cup of Nations games at Timiko Somrano, Mammy friend together said nations, and I said, where a host nation Morocco, one actually Tanzania, Ebomo won the Menuka, Morocco for one qualify for a qualify as a brancher, your friend is Brahim Diaz, and the only goal, I'm a Morocco for and so qualified Emina, Edema Morocco na Brahim Diaz no yebaba ne abedino ko Samson and South Africa and Cameroon game that me so the and South Africa share 2 Emma na South Africa share 1 Emma Cameroon one so share 2 Cameroon South Africa for Eddie Mafrimo and area tell me and matches no na yenin ko and the games eba so AFCON no mama friend to us about 4 o'clock Egypt and Benin one Asia kai 7 o'clock and Nigeria and Mozambique and so at Asia kai and area 20 AFCON and later Saba yet Emamu was on trend Mr. Mami a quarter finals a parents no so far yaba matches me games to be so bet me akoso nemum adiano esha you know kama Mami said your parents no dey set me kano said your winsome and since 1 year run of 16 a draw no so say Mami fa we em to gas and no said your medical akasa a countries ni be qualify already Morocco we qualify Cameroon for qualify yebenya a Morocco a Cameroon one ebesia kai songs and Senegal for qualify aya Mali and so you Tunisia and Senegal against aya Mali one game and so so and to say and anyama and so here mama fa we enter Egypt ebo Benin and winner of Samat no ebesia aya Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso aya quarter finals aya Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso match no winner and Asia Oman from Egypt and Benin almost winner mama fa we enter Uramu and so our the other side yenya eye Morocco ane Cameroon ebesia kai mame fanto anim se Algeria ane DRC enso ebe winner no ebesia Nigeria ane Mozambique eye winner ewo quarter eye finals ano eye de tia unsem no ye je ema muntiare ebe matches na betia kono na fanyame ya mo china ga kan nyina no ye de unsem enso media ba ye do komano pe enso wo dwumade no so na ye guso ye de ensem no nyina eba no pe ye ka AFCON no komo nyina no mame fa ento ye mame player na ye fa ne se Brahim eye Diaz eno eye Branchen oguso ye adwuma edema Morocco omo national team wudum say Brahim Diaz abaye the first eye Moroccan player ewo the first 4 eye matches ewo AFCON ni nyina otoatena ni nyina oshego so shego editia Comoros ewo first game oshego editia Mali ewo second game oshego editia Zambia ewo third game enra against Tanzania enu so oshego since our journey eye Morocco omo national team no the Tanzania ekoyi enso de ma Branchen France Brahim Diaz no ene kita sa record na Morocco na wasem eye 4 goals ewo the first 4 AFCON eye matches eno eye de na Branchen no ade ate ya say wase we eye the first African Cup of Nations games on so abo na wo say AFCON no asa enye easy Saudi akira obeka say bia ade no emuofo no krapa ene say Saudi matches ne bia obehu say eye games omo no ano ose matches no emu ending dia ma na ni age ene say the goals are also no eboa emane country Morocco enso advance yen fancy us ono de no person we from last season and some na the season we e de man the country and of the national team obatontena enso so call Real Madrid on said that emogos nesa enso only playing time them e Morocco there one ebo number 10 just na goals no enso ba oso ba so to aso na goals no was some enso man the national team no and a player France Brahim Diaz nense I don't know mame fa we ento yes and no memenda and a Tunisia elusu to Mali the na ya say go about game no 26 minutes and a Mali for a red card a Tunisia for ntimi anhye game no ko extra time eram our penalties and a Mali when we Tunisia efrimo mame coach Francis Sami aya Trabelsi one edekita aya Tunisia in fact our World Cup qualifiers no and the national team no and so abo aya FIFA World Cup qualifiers and Tunisia for an so qualifier mame fa we ento anim after nano fa coach ne mame aya Sami the tennis after nano so lusu to aya Mali linto and penfo apam no enra wo ejare kwa almost on to so you know and a young man friends to Tunisia because Malia 1 year red card 26 minutes na still went me na just on deserve so be coach aya Tunisia women national team obapamano enu aya German circle na Trent Bamenko aya o minor from some aya Mali mama coach Tom Senfate na aya ne ho komo pani we eguso aya wodum say aya Mali for no wo eguso aya ko mani so wo e quarter finals wodum say Mali AFCON we omo win a match name omo quarter finals the omo first game wo ebo 1-1 omo second game omo ball 1-1 omo third game omo ball aya goalless omo fourth game against Tunisia 1-1 and omo win 3-2 on penalties and to show technically omo ensured and win a match and I say technically omo win game but in Kofono drew aya quarter finals coach France Tom Senfit ababontin dia toja opinion say I want your opinion on say obetia AFCON with us all winning match because I say baby I drew no one winning and I say game no draw cry or cover penalties and to make me say all winning game but still obey champion and no according to coach Ninsam no on the adwene some obetia I win AFCON without winning a match and no according to manager no Ninsam what they to get on some no yet Emamu enso dwumade so South Africa womu efrim enra mami Hugo Bruce on your coach Edema South Africa omo national team no mami fa we ento so panyinom Asia aya Cameroon na osiam fanto so ba kai opanyi we 2017 one energy AFCON Edema Cameroon national team no opinion the ababanti abetuga say die Oshia Cameroon born na Cameroon for the boy no say obo keep sa momentum na enya nwanwa say aya Cameroon a surprise a team of the tournament in Kofane Bono Mobono or a surprise a team of the tournament essence Brian in Pueblo and Carlos a Baleba a Finfio Nyaches a Tolomusu General Kofone Yadmapa Cameroon ever AFCON no issues and so camp national team no issues baby Emma players like I said Onana and Vincent Abubakar aya Abrantia France in Gadui in no man frama and Tinaduna adult of them so far Omugus so ayaduma qualify for quarter finals and Hugo Bruce I am Cameroon for no wobo abaso no area te na onu se AFCON na question no ade bi AC DR Congo na me ad much obo game me ba twa anya botre na DRC for no se cameras no catch am supporters abako Trent mami owura friends Mikel Ayekuta na Mikel Ayekuka abranche we aye fan edema DRC ni na ono so oboroko onye wono na address agina wono na opanyiwe the chance so far 3 matches at DRC for abo nyina no be ba cho say an okwa stadium o si atie dabia ogina de so na wamani nsaba ko ni nsani fa do wapaja enso de kwasoro dabia say ya mo DRC matches no say ya eno panyino enso de stadium diamante and say so panyino ti oya sadia no enso no sem almost the first prime minister edema DRC opanyina your friend say Patrice Ayamulumba Nadia no yepani fact I'm going to statue back na just enusi kromo no ma ewo Kinshasa ni sa was statue no and that's no opinion way aya Mikel Ayekuka I decided say sa Nadia no opinion no wono so eba be bi ewo AFCON ti matches no so ya odino motionless none inside for enso osoro for 90 minutes na adie ojiri said 90 minutes do timi ko nyina se openya won saba ko sa na ujira wasa for 90 solid minutes onya hwe eno ayowra your friend some Mikel Ayekuka ene de no some ensori tuja ewo ayeso no so no pema menko aye club football kakra na aye ni nkoma mame aye Chelsea se openyiro bia nim se encha kro ba ye adwuma no ene wa Chelsea ayowra friend Liam aye Rosinia eno Chelsea game na enso ko so against Manchester City Chelsea eko game na Chelsea omum enso ade wo under 21 coach ana eko match no bia nim se Chelsea eko akwachi de go omum game na ya powie ana branch na my friends Enzo Fernandez ateka against Man City man here 1-1 na Oraway Liam Rosinia okay so mabedi ho komo last year be na story so anyway so piamu Enzo Straboga adwuma wo ye edema Straboga no anu se empo ewo European competition area conference league no na on lose so much David and his onum and Chelsea for no Enzo de neba be adwuma be replace Ora my friend say no openya friend say Enzo Maresca na Trent opanyiwe ya umenya ne picture baako a na ote airport menya reports as say me no ka say our London say ya ka say and one Chelsea mpenfo ne behia and by close of day enkwasi wachera na official announcement enso aba opanyine nie yes enra ewo airport so when na on or heavy so or any phone so yes no na our monitor Chelsea and Manchester City aye match na no so ekoso no ewo aye itiari ntorua your friend is aye Liam Rosinia and we are enchakra Chelsea ebenyo new coach amana baba adwuma enom aye debate Ruben Amorim Manchester United for said America kana anopaya United for apamo aye Ruben Amorim na ma hu senko for Liverpool for say ana start in sutikika na mami Amorim nin samo ko ya just tensions and so by between Amorim and Manchester United of management no and SMP and so see in the less than 24 hours and SMP and so that me ko sinyina and say Amorim e ko din komo say ono no onye aya just onye coach Manchester United or your manager. Yeah, sir, I am somewhere no. Make I say Christian Maxwell, there's a difference between a coach and a manager. Na opinion friends Amorim Ebeka say no one year a coach or your manager intimate one ma and was no and just on aye what you say this is nibi one because penfodo take a decision and so the man you say opinion catch Manchester United penfodo say time one air striker no between a Benjamin Sesko and Ole Watkins yes so run say and run what didn't come to or catch penfodo say one or prefer Ole Watkins to Benjamin Sesko na Manchester for to Sesko and so the number what's Benjamin Sesko by created chances Edema Benjamin Sesko went to me and say dear boy ni yana so obetimi anya goal nanka a certain of nebum we created chances na have Bruno mu ebaba emboa mu ebaba Matheus Cunha mo ama Diallo mu ebaba still na abrante na your friend Sesko na no kwade baby a ball back opem to kwade o yembe show and na coach no say ono na nkope Ole Watkins and penfo kwato abrante your friend Benjamin Sesko and so the brano nyene choice and wo de baaye into aka sansem nyina eno and penfo no omo anyo so say da bi untimi nkasasa na all this sound common no na former footballers be enso say na ne Amorim dia pa na aba no so yeni kan enti o reference Jimmy Carragher on Ruben Amorim say ono kro no say akwa onye good enough Manchester United club bia modri mo be say mo team no eniema koya enye coach reference Amorim one and also mo fa no muntie o reference Jimmy Carragher on Amorim before the sack no we somebody tuja.
But no matter what it is, I don't think he is in any position whatsoever to be questioning the people who appointed him.
Why not?
Because he's not good enough. He's not good enough to be Manchester United's manager. He's barely competent enough to be a Premier League manager right now. And that's not me being disrespectful to Ruben Amorim. I think he's been there now well over 12 months. And I think the majority of managers in the Premier League who are all managing different other clubs at different ends of the table would look at Manchester United and think, I get more points than that.
I know a reference Jimmy Carragher say we are one so question omo appoint nya de unso kasa bebrebe no kasa sa owie ya pe ana wen Rooney enso de na atum na yenti wen Rooney enso nsa wa waka afa Ruben Amorim after Amorim ekodi ne komo no openya friends wen Rooney enso acha say da bi now onya Pep onya Jurgen Klopp untimi nkasa kasa sa yenti wen Rooney on Ruben Amorim.
I don't think he'll have 18 more months if it carries on. So I think that's fair to say.
I think he's trying to get himself set.
Well, I think you need to earn the right. You need to earn the right to be able to dictate exactly what happens at a football club, especially a football club like Man United. And if Guardiola comes into Manchester United, for instance, I don't think anyone would question what players he wants to bring in or the system. And I feel for him a little bit, but he's not Pep Guardiola, he's not Jurgen Klopp, he hasn't got that history or that background, so I don't think he should be speaking with that authority in what he is, and I just think the words he's saying are very confusing.
Sir Amorim no entimi nkasa on authority said you kodi ne nkomo no na on the issue of Sir Amorim say ono onya coach or your manager no say United for enso ko puli ni announcement no enso dia babra na omo announce Amorim ne coming e Manchester United na Trent ebenya dia to so dia mamia Manchester United announcement say omo state say your coach and say or your manager be ba cho enie omo say United appoint Amorim as new head coach. Entiano no ti coach in some person just say wamu ema ne ye clear man from the onset and no just or your head coach Amorim and as or your manager or just on your coach or your manager ti our transfers no any kwase just one cosmo and according to players I was so no and a team 20 players and on area tie na say go for enso ehuru Amorim pa almost say on the 3rd of August we were talking so Amorim and also almost on the 3rd of August 2025 Ruben Amorim ebeye interview edebe to ya say ono opeso stay 20 years Manchester United I don't any go na ojidi ye pass obetime stay 20 years Manchester United and on the 4th of January 2026 Amorim be interviewer also no about Manchester United so be manager for 18 months we are no moving on so we are last year August 3rd August and Abeka say who obezo stay 20 years 4th January also about club no for 18 months we are moving on and ayo penyin semwa yet mamu ewo dwumadwo so Trent mami ora friends said Dan Aswat because of anyway about Manchester United semwa kaya wani bi ba bosu mienu kra no say free team ne mekoye na obi anti ase dientia Dan Aswat as a free Manchester United ebra oba no na afena reasons no enswat me about diamante and say yes time na omo appoint and so we say go ko fa Ruben Amorim Dan Aswat e ka say da bi one on so Amorim entimi emeye adwuma no efo Manchester United yeso kan ayo no anti ase na obukofa Amorim obukofa na Dan Aswat obanyi no one so eje adwuma on na shenzi o ja Amorim je no na yase no and is reaching tia one adi free Manchester United say of free choir no one apamo coach your friend say Ruben Amorim and no pay and the tena the shanko for wom mame Benjamin Sesko and Igo Thiago striker at the man club of France Brentford. Na onu say Abrantia France Benjamin Sesko sika Manchester United Toronto 85 million euros. Brentford for Efa Ego Thiago 33 million. And I'm not gonna say Benjamin Sesko all competitions 21 games wash 2 goals. Ego Thiago 21 games wash 14 goals. Natural strikers no Papa Ewo Benjamin Sesko no Utu se na chese ohwie enom dia tia ya de won sam mamu enso odwuma de ne sa no pena medical na dia to onim se Chelsea so pabo ni coach ora your friend say eno Enzo Maresca ekoye na me Pep Guardiola because eno na no obehia Chelsea no since 2016 Pep joining club of France Man City eno ohia de 8 different coach Chelsea 8 different coach Chelsea Obaye na Oshia Antonio Conte Oshia Mauricio Sarr Oshia Frank Lampard Thomas Tuchel Graham Potter Mauricio Pochettino Enzo Maresca and no Penya France Calum McFarlane Enzo Oshia Chelsea na 21 coach no Oshia Pep no ono one man watna team nemo Chelsea wa face 8 different coaches enu Pep Guardiola and I'm yedin on command pay mame Neymar Dos Santos Junior Neymar papa ababonte dia tuga sewe nukre se edru baby neba na ka chance wabre osi Neymar ka chance oye exhausted obeso retire from football ninyina mro sabe prior Santos almost sakas onkoye surgery on sa time no surgery so onkoye and making sure so the Santos ebekam league no na Neymar papa Neymar senior esene ba de ka chance wabre o prior public say oba require surgery osi Neymar ebeka chance da bi wabre ono ball no kra no peso ojaibo because we pra adia chia waba oba omo best 5 matches no say pra into said we be Neymar no ball no opeso ojaibo kra eno according to Neymar senior and this answer no enso betuja mame Barca new jersey no dia beti on say nche Barca team no ebepiemu enso ewo Saudi Arabia ewo Jeddah esan say Super Copa de España no enso eba so minya reports Barcelona ebe launch sa jersey we almost say 4th kit this season Barca for 4th ages no elie na the matches against Bilbao Barca ebe use sa jersey Rashford and aboni jersey ne kama entenie said the Barca colors ni city and blue and red no and Barcelona and so you see again ediatia Bilbao match and so wetin yakoso no na e was sa game sa Barcelona diamante and is Abrantia your friends Ronald Araujo menya report say oba join the team no ono mo enebe Jeddah for Spanish Super Cup no name as to say about matches ni be no yes no there perform again decide go play the because mentally na onya ready for matches say Barca team is omo person mental health no we so focus on the mental health no name the chance our Jeddah omo de be ko matches ne pa there eno no mu nya decide so obi anas omobi menya report so Jeddah omo de Gavi and so be ko Jeddah honestly Barca player we play on team matches ni bi nemum Demetes oko no ko support any team no dressing room and our Barca for dressing room Arantia friends Gavi ebe dressing room na akofa support and so edema any team base no and to Nuno Espirito Santo coach Edema West Ham United Diamete no enye good for Nuno Espirito Santo menya report bia ono so be the next manager the Benjamin Premier League no Nuno Espirito Santo menya report some penifo betia pamana na ye esensa results no enti Espirito Santo so betia ko enom deba yade won some mamu ewo so no so yesem penifo no ama no watching game against Nottingham Forest so okolu so sa match na won be gina so apamo no enom Diamante Madrid share 5-1 editia Betis na mamia Crown friends Gonzalo Garcia enra o share perfect hat-trick and at the Real Madrid team no and Gonzalo Garcia crown the ball and run na anwashi in the absence of Kylian Mbappe onu jinamo about 3 goals the left foot no shebako the right foot shebako and ayeniti osa pembako atonet akrono se ono waka from the onset and what about you guys all role models we name now so choose one do choose no Cristiano Ronaldo into Ronaldo any videos or Ronaldo call for so goals and no akwano goals or share no na anwashe especially the second and the third goal no na anwashe pass strikers goal and on said ma Real Madrid say also Alonso start Emano aye playing time and no aye akwano mate and it's against Atletico Madrid e wo aye Jeddah and no Spanish cup no menya reports Gonzalo Garcia ever start aye sa match because coaches no mpelefo no wo aye impressed I will Betis a game no. Mami fa we ento ya mami Vinicius Junior. Who say Real Madrid game no. Fedi Valverde no and a captain a team no. Na Albano Nema and odi omo mascot. Na ye hu say a branch friends of Vinicius a Junior and Valverde man ensu di agro e wo touch time omo warm up no. Na enye I don't know I Fedi Valverde akon IG akọ post say Valverde family Wamu ebekoswa ado aye Vinicius no ma adman oburu infinida esense ono enso edo aye obabusia no odo Valverde family enti family no enso edo ne pa Xabi Alonso eno mkobusia se Mbappe Saudi Arabia no Mbappe bekobi na obekobia obetimi abo matches ena coach no se yemfanto ya se we ono no ontimi nka wi asesia na mum ye nyina ye ntwen ose ne availability no ebe depend on how player no enso efili enti obi anya botre na omunkopie mu enso ewo aye Saudi Arabia reporter memen say ka ewo inside and it's a game against Atletico Madrid nyame adma on Thursday yes sa match na de Mbappe on team emonemo sakabasa Madrid etimi qualify semis no eco final ebia natural say abrante no enso ba besia ka ne bi eno aye reporter men say ka yet eba mo enso ewo show no so no pay mame fa we ento anim say Demet and say Joao Cancelo on say Joao Cancelo say ewo Hilal you say I 100% say obe free Hilal name team by and obe between Inter Milan and Barca yes player no dey or prefer say come join Barca name Barca for no enyama Inter for no yes o maka cha team aye Hilal for no say Joao Cancelo join o wom enso betinyama Abrantia Francis Stefan Jevre ananse aye Francesco Asabi bako enso atimia join o not just omo enso afa Abrantia Francis Joao Cancelo on loan e wo team no player no so de or transfer Barca for no enso beba ese Inter for no mano ato and the close of and also to make a decision not just omo so who left from omo right Raheem Sterling me na report Raheem Sterling e be January obetumi join a Newcastle and a reporter men say teams no yes Fulham eka Newcastle eka West Ham United eka bako and a branch of friends Raheem says oh outcast and so Chelsea bomb squad no on a first one registered for Premier League no and from the teams be enso say almost everything can so Newcastle United Demet is a Newcastle enso player your friend is William Osula Demet is William Osula Newcastle enso be manako entran Frankfurt na Osula enso akọ join Frankfurt team no say Sterling enso beba edom aye Demet Fermin Lopez aye Barcelona aye player menya report yesi ene club friends Sunderland ewo Premier League tenio Sunderland for yes so almost obetia 70 million euros e dia mabasa nanka omafa Abrantia friends Fermin Lopez Sunderland for 70 million dia koto player Premier League no Mosca omo sika bruta e dey Barca for so ego so omo aye considerations any ade enso etimi awe enum aye dia mete the Don Fabio Capello ena wonu ababedin komaja from Madrid aye Medford no wo se no crapa say Madrid aye team na kuto mo Medford no wamu any qualities na ebrebi atwam na Madrid for no kuta na those times now we look at Madrid or Toni Kroos or Casemiro or see ane Tchouameni aye Camavinga mo ene sa boys na de dabi wamu ente say sa players emrebi na omo na jam finfio edema Madrid aye Kroos Casemiro any Arantia France look at Modric players way according to the Don Fabio Capello or see bini was enunti and on some Madrid for never so over the years Madrid for Adiba Kwanebo ASR 3 players we won 50 woman and another Madrid team no engine woman and I joining na amokoy no obiahu say anyama nsadam fa emfa Madrid team no from coach and as a reference Anthony Taylor nyame ya atuma on Thursday night Arsenal against Liverpool. Menya reports a referee Anthony Taylor. One and a very match, John Brooks ɛna bɛkɔ VR room hɔ na kyɛ sɛ ɔno nso akɔ officiate anasɛ akɔ VR no ama bibia enso atimi akɔ so kama enso hɔ ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ mete sɛdeɛ medika ka sɛ Manchester United for apam ɛyɛ coach friends Amorim no deɛ mete ne sɛ Darren Fletcher wɔno ɛna currently wɔyɛ ɛyɛ caretaker enso ɛde ama club no until sɛ new coach enso atimi but ɛyɛ Darren Fletcher ɛna de club no enso bɛyɛ adwuma Amorim sɛsi ameno ka sɛ mpanifo no enso agya ne kwan ama Amorim enso ɛkɔ na yɛba bɛdi ne nyina ho nkɔbɔ 63 matches 25 wins 15 draws 23 air losses ewo Manchester United Amorim say de wanya enso afrim na me won say United supporters to be jubilate wo mu jubilate pa Liverpool for no say ene omusu coach no ne ho ne tri ekeka Barca for our announce wo squad for a Saudi Arabia trip no test again Ebekobi Joan Garcia and Afe Chesney Balde Ronald Araujo Paul Kubasi Gerard Martin Jules Koundé Eric Garcia Erin Joffrey Pedri Fermin Lopez Marc Casado Dani Olmo Frankie de Jong Marc Bernard Dro Fernandes and Afe Tommy Ferran Torres Lewandowski Lamine Yamal Rafinha Marcus Rashford and Afe Rooney Balje wɔn any players are United club no ɛde wɔn kɔ akɔpie mu nso anase wei ɛyɛ Barca ɛde wɔn kɔ akɔpie mu ɛwɔ Saudi Arabia enom said your nsem esiatia TK Boache Electric Asadaroba makacho so be open all kinds of tropical cables any sizes no TK Boache Electricals 1.5 mm 2.5 mm 4 mm 6 and a 10 mm 16 mm nyano obi be ceiling light electrical fittings conduit light street light spot light chandeliers and a fan light to nyina TK Boache Electricals omo Prempeh 2nd Street ombe Malcolm Doom 0558 597633 0558 597633 na oneno enkasa Mami fawe ento ya se aba okay meba so ne aba bedin komo no way insecticide is spray no meba cho e wo so onya bi no way insecticide is spray entontom soro meba cho we e sprayer would spray with them over to them amadiach enkofati yare enfamro enti say entontom ntafre sabi emo amuni nkase etetewa use aye no way insecticide is spray no eba adwuma ye adwuma brutal esanso just recent ewa would them kama ensore ma beba cho mo amopese mo to nkrafo no wo mo aye Accra Kenshi drug lane opposite Commercial Bank omo number is 0503 510799 0503 510799 Kumasi for so be free 0546 113 450 0546 113 450 no ajo aye no way insecticide is spray na emo M2S evergreen digital print about digital posters banners funeral invitation cards wedding invitation cards digital customized school cloth corporate cloth digital embroidery printing invoices and receipt 3D one yamanyina no aye M2S evergreen digital print for woman was Sokoban Abubakar Cement Junction said Obua 0244 893544 0244 893544 now you enkasa Prestodia Ghana Limited makacho se chroma se buildings a unwa kasia ya glass en kwa no bacho Prestodia wabon sanu adwuma companies akasia buildings akasia unya no Prestodia for eba glass balustrades no shower cubicles windows of aluminium and of UPVC tiles burglar proofs and a keltel wall no minyina no Prestodia Ghana Limited no kuma so bo mo asokore mampon omo ben kumaka opposite Garden City Special School and Omo and after Accra Tama Community 23 Trasaco Spring and a Sunyani Area 4 adjacent Florence Maternity Omobeng VRE from 0244 536 359 0244 536 359 now the Prestodia for Enso Enkasa Maminka Obio say a soldier mentholated balm any soldier mentholated pardon ano and a eguswa Jomesro Wobi a we adwumadene overdru na wonam ye oya wabre oya wonhwe enye ye no je aye soldier mentholated bam we yemfantwetwe we de fasra so kakra bia de be chena ye ntini mu adwuma ama ho so de ne ye nkase ne mu adwuma kama ama ho eto soldier mentholated powder so de rashes SL skin am so used to be eno ema skin ensure to so aye GC brand ever pa enti momodin say wonsam enso betia ka bi na bibia aye kama ede ama Menapa Royal Guest House Oshim School Johnson baby a Grace Gift Hospital e wona wa na ye wo o pa baby a obeda wasombejo yema rooms a neat na air condition security 24 hours spacious car park ye was standby generator and can you see so time ye so flow time ya ye were 2 and 3 bedroom apartment for groups am pay weekend getaway me shamoni nyina e Mena Park Royal Guest House Oshim School Johnson baby a Grace Gift e wona se opese e be foul from the airport and as a bus terminal. Your shutter offer ya ever before 0543 556 666 0543 556 666 now here and so in Kasama first one with a musically yours. As I say, Chroma said, one more pair a top tier mixes. Open so high and also to say a Behringer X32 wing and a Midas M32 no. Nina a musically yours and you know a bass sounder line array. Mid a bar speakers and a full amplification system and a musician essentials no time any power drums Shure microphones Yamaha and a Roland keyboards and a quality combos no yadibiaba a bar lighting so a beam strobe and a LED stage lighting packages and more rechargeable Bluetooth speakers and microphones account or someone here a mini karaoke be better use camera DJ any studios no pioneer any Numa controllers any studio I monitors no nina so musically yours and akofaba Accra Zongo Lane adjacent Children Hospital and Dum Kumase 0244 264710 0244 264710 0244 264710 na oluamo enso etimi edin koma me fa first batch no ensi na memra with force na fe yem fan koma no enso enhihye so kama me sha say from Sir Christian me wi anama ba eye Maxwell enso so Sir Christian
Walandi
yenim komo e
said now kana production na Manchester United in shade nimu sa ba yetina si ya na de Manchester United story ababashim na me ambitia say Manchester United for near accuse me say the only time I made this case you no time we lose a match and this what is a yinibi
yeah
but Manchester United team beat say Leeds United and this case abo send your news they should normalize between teams like Leeds United Usia Bournemouth na Manchester United Bournemouth and the ensure that any news is but the Leeds United Manchester United there then there is a problem but what them me point I mention na say Manchester United kobo game na Manchester United kobo ye no and this Abia Olusu to Man City you may agree say Abia Man City better quality than Manchester United. But say United able tier teams are teams in quality and Manchester United, and when they struggle to win those games there, then I think that it is worth a discussion. Now there be a obi kasembi se wo akoda papa wadwun ye o se unim batete what is happening be paying se wo na akora ne yakora papa na ye wadwun se wo na nim batete
no atini
se wo ko ba bone a ana be won se akora papa ne akora bone no enye entirely because of se unim ni patete there was a point at Manchester United in a coach as our coach you know at the 27 years of Manchester United. So 27 years now coach ni di no. Now other teams no saki coaches Manchester United were complaining that some teams no enya time for their coaches. Mekaipa Alex Ferguson 27 years. So 27 year period no. Andy now other teams no saki coaches Mekaisa Chelsea left, right, center. No more saki coaches. Now Manchester United keep one coach for 27 years. Bandi, coach Nico Yeno. Say Manchester United they keep you coach. You need to merit why you must stay. The entire Southna. Now yeah, Juma as Manchester United coach, you know. and the Elsa resource and the ultimate now since Alex Ferguson call you can't take a coaches free ho. Never coaches are Manchester United on permanent basis.
David Moyes.
Charles free David Moyes. Louis Van Gaal. Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
Ole
by
Professor.
Yeah.
Ralph Ragnick. Ten Hag. And this is here Amorim.
And here permanent coaches. Interim no Rangnick by Carrick by Van Nistelrooy
na bedin namu. Onim dia ya. Sika Manchester United etua as compensation to these coaches. United saki omuno Andy almost 55 million pounds.
Pam coaches carry man.
Manchester United pam coacher. Se coach no under contract.
Yeah.
Yemfa Amorim die me kan hu. On say Amorim aka contract no 18 months. 18 months so. Na se coach no one resign it. Now sakina. Andy, it comes with a monetary compensation. Baby, United General they will still have to pay compensation to Amorim. Sika Manchester United, etua. Siafa coach, Niasaki coach, na ye compensate coach, you know, Andy, 55 million pounds. How much a city to Haaland? Sika United etua. As compensation to coaches, you know, more than Sika Man City at the top Haaland. City etua 51.2 million pounds for Haaland. Manchester United compensation to coaches, you know, 55 million. 55 million. Now, there be a mechanism we, Andy. Onim say where your coaches or Masaki or Munu. United Saki Ten Hag no. Moko Sporting. Ekofa Amorim no. Na Amorim under contract Sporting.
I was on go 2 years car.
They paid 11 million. Manchester United etua 11 million. Edema Sporting and Sana Sporting for a release Amorim Edema Manchester United. All things being equal, Andy. Sa 11 million no mutua no. One shot Amorim when you train the press conference now. Now I said people were forcing him to resign, but on resigning. He said it. Said he was not going to resign.
Yeah, I no link it to Jason Walker's Nick Christopher Vivier.
Yeah. So the man insisted, said on resigning. So on resigning there. And then the only option to get him out was to sack him. So sack him so Andy Sikapudo.
Budget.
So he paid 11 million to get its services. Or Saki na Manakono. Andy, one shall bear 10 million BBSU at the Mabran Telefen Amorim. Nanema Mienu. And as since I forget in Koyeno, Manchester United any right. Yedikai, the appointment of a coaches. Ten Hag, they got it wrong. Amorim, they got it wrong. Me sure say the only coach na United man support man time one bianco betimi aye adwuma no was Jose.
I say Ralph Ragnick interim.
But according to compensation by also transfer market na compensation by Oleji compensation by and add up to 55 million
Manchester.
So Manchester United should be very careful the next coach that they appoint. So when you're the writer, Andy, the best thing is that you are going to appoint another coach, and in less than 2 years, you sack the coach, and you still have to go and pay compensation. Now Amorim there, I'm sure that a lot of A teams are not able to. Only said a target for Man City. Man City for targeting is Pep possible replacement for Pep no Amorim. But Amorim buy no. I think that Ajuma no naso esusene no. So ya Ajuma mekan. So we are Juma, our Liga, and falling within the top 5. Baby, no coach, no coach of Portugal. Yakasa says here, so open the top 5 leagues in the world. The Portuguese league in Kahu. And you coaches our league, now we are there. One shot trimba out there. When you are jumping from A Liga, you're ranking the best 7th to the best ranked team one, Andy, the gap, the jump, now you're too huge. So the appointment of coaches, David Moyes, Luis Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole, Ralf Rangnick, Ten Hag, and the Manchester United in your appointment in the right. Appointing and sacking coaches, are normal in English football. Only say team we English Premier League, not 20 teams in the ball league, emu 13. As I kill coaches as an AWS season. 20 teams in the ball league, 13 of them, 8 sacking coaches as an AWS season. And the Premier League, any sacking of coaches, and the enya dear one. Dear one is and they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coaches in the last 13 years. You are averaging a coach in every 2 years. United average a coach in every 2 years.
2 years we are more coach for Robert.
The Manchester United supporters. And no be say the next Manchester United coach Omde de Bebano. Manchester United must get it right. And yes, Andy, I better say there akokrowa wuo. Na de akokrowa di ade. De no aye. What ye na sheda. De make yi e be say sibiem. Ade atoso mienu a omo say nya ne right. The signing of air strikers. Ojo omo game this weekend no.
Omo release no.
Benjamin Sesko nya chance bi. Andy, just open up your body no. So nya air target na. The ball was just going straight into the net. Baby, a Brent friend Benjamin Sesko, Eddie ball on the fire. No, and what I conclude is Andy, a Brent and Manchester United Jumano on Timinye.
So almost cross over now. So baby, I had a ball on the fire. So see, no. I'm striker who now really Manchester United attack. Before Sesko Bano. Now United are signing how many strikers?
Sir, Rasmus Hojlund.
Joshua
Zezi. Omunyina amfa. So the expectation was that so Manchester United kutua 73.7 million. Akofo Benjamin Sesko dia. Mekanifi has said the 2 previous strikers na United signing yena. Antimia Nyajumano. Manchester United should not repeat the same mistake. Do I stand vindicated? Sir Benjamin Sesko dia no buy no. And yet anything different from Joshua Zezi and Rasmus Hojlund.
But Christian, if you have been monitoring Rasmus Hojlund so on Napoli,
yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Rasmus Hojlund.
Honestly, oh yeah, Napoli home.
21 matches with Napoli, he has scored 9 goals.
Nah, until now United won day.
21 matches for Napoli, he has scored 9 goals. Striker now more than Bayern. Andy, only said Manchester United, the last 5 games they've won only 1. The last 5 they've won 1. So Western they call the last 11 games Manchester United winning 3. Benjamin Sesko now mokofare Bayern. Andy, and they are top 73 and above. It should come and make a difference. But Benjamin Sesko Bayern, he has not made a single difference. Do you remember the last time he scored a goal? Andy, he has gone 9 games without a goal. The last time he scored a goal for Manchester United, 4th October. Premier League now go Christmas break. And October, November, December, we are in January. Andy Abrantieno, the last time he scored a goal for Manchester United was against Sunderland as far back 4th October. When him goes to Washington this season, 16 appearances, he has only 2 goals. What is the difference between Benjamin Sesko and Rasmus Hojlund? What is the difference between Benjamin Sesko and Joshua Zezi? So United problem, Me say someone proper trend analysis. And what they have. And person compare as a culture. The next coach will come in less than 2 years. They will sack the coach and still pay compensation.
But my man found quite check a crabby on Sir Striker CBI. So Tiamo remember running common DNA. He also says striker no open. He told them clear. Yes. So Ole Watkins. Oh, he said Christian and the man because he is a manager. He's not a coach. Or no cancer as a man also pay Ole Watkins. But maybe we are saying no na or more Jason Walker's Wakofa Benjamin says not says player no open.
Yes. But Andy did not bro. Benjamin Sesko no was he such a bad player before coming to Manchester United? No. Said okay. See a giant Benjamin Sesko maneko other club. Said the Manchester United players be free United club no ko other club. They seem to be playing well no. Open Benjamin Sesko to another club. Obaka say no.
I say you back season was asenti. Oha United kofa Xavier bebo.
Mu free frying pan akoto yemu. Oda frying pan mu. O she. Ye you are o se ejana. Che anwa emu na bezo akoto. Me I don't know, but I think that two areas they've not gotten it right. Since the Ferguson Koyeno, they've not gotten the appointment of a coaches right. And then the signing of air strikers, they've not gotten them right.
Ricky is also or Repa and Fabregas and Sobebo Fabregas.
Fabregas Diano Eya Amorim Dia. He's jumping from maybe I would tell the okay. Maybe a league need now the 4 for okay.
But so major leagues now. So Italian league near major.
And I'm saying you are now going to pick a said David Moyes na bad. But David Moyes was coaching a club where yes easy no. Now the 10 for is okay. But now you are not coming to coach a team one. Udi 4 for it is not okay. Time about Manchester United. Menka United. Time na David Moyes ever Manchester United no. Na a team one 4th and you okay. A team one either first, second grand, no more problem. So Okofa Fabregas, he's up and coming coach. There's a risk involved. But I'm saying teams in what they say, what take his risks now it pays off.
Yeah.
But Premier League, Randy, the level of air competition, you know. One shot, unya room for air risks. The entire company air they all buy me can say in the German Bundesliga and what is the competition? Bakofa Abrantia cry for the Fabregas ever Premier League no more. Andy only a Teta any peponum and be competing in the league. And honestly speaking, me feel for Manchester United for no.
Ivan Sadio Kumo be am Chelsea for both. Was any Chelsea no man for a direct swap. Maresca.
Manchester United, like I said, also bad first time I catch Arsenal so mutu na so mo ye ho adwuma. Minim so mo ye so man yo bad things.
Is it 20 to 5?
No, United them say so almost somebody. Say Dimi or the tour.
Asama okay.
Irrelevant.
Asama okay na. Abreji ke bu abokum say United problem yi. Almost as a coach. Man honest no for fraba. Players ekoba. Omo carry maybe trauma CSO ultra from my touches so still na enye ofu say supporters
na omo din also say omo supporters
also ofu say Manchester problem be omo supporters na supporters ni be free na yes some players yes some coaches on so far but supporters ni be free.
Yeah, so they should change their name from Devils and find a perfect name. Maybe that will be better. But what I said, and again, over Manchester United, a team there. But there is nothing United ever Manchester. It's all disunited. Like Manchester is disjointed. I say, the unity now more pretty. So maybe they need to change things, just maybe. But on a more serious note, Manchester United, they also made a mistake. So more far, Ruben Amorim. And they say, oh, for coach, for that particular coach, it is not like Ebia open coach no for coach. But all reasons say so offer a particular coach amongst all the coaches that were doing our options open we one. Ruben Amorim no a firefighter coach or a coach baby a nyoma ye dene no. ordinary boat to me be rescue ana Debbie. Or a coach or a manager or a hugely successful, so only a lot of success ana Debbie. And on your manager or ye highly experienced, or your BI has been around for a long time because or your experienced manager Biabibri on ye. He's just an up and coming manager or a lot of prospect. It's United FA for the I'm say United FA coach only because you hear coach or myself coach or Portugal no fan. But exactly why he was employed was not there.
But me actually you're live or ASTV.
All right.
ASTV live also. Okay.
Coaches like that. It's a long time to build. Well, maybe at least 5 years, obviously 5 years, so how many 3 years or 5 years to build a team for you? Here they are, man is our time. So the question is this: the rest of coaches non-J trophies and build the team and so that was not defined for Manchester United. And again, buy Europa League final, maybe. And then he has a European but Premier League. This is his first time in the Premier League. Until we can even, and currently there have been improvements in the Premier until recently at Nyoma Aircraft. But don't forget, say Diallo near friends and Buemo are no more. And na Masesko etreno. There be omo no more cover. Say Sesko ni Sekra. Mbuemo ni Diallo ni the very good performances by Bebana United in your draw that we are good to go as a team. But we more corner now, the attention is on you to make it work. And I was going to be man work it. Christian says, I pay oh beda home use as a okra Sesko nkra wo nyade. Because I am kazi e kaso nyade. Chris much what masem nasi. Then again, say oh Diallo ne Mbuemo ball or more bona. Manchester United team Andy uyi musisi there will be a problem. And almost about AFCON. Into any one area. Again, United's were injury concerns gakra. Some of the players are not fit. Even when they are fit, Kromo Bon is saying and Omonye fit. It clearly made the way of Masake man, many or more only because they be Omon Bayad say they didn't have any plan. As to the reason here, Omokofa manager, they only went to say a per manager near Kofano. Now the issue now no so cast or no a manager but your coach, like we said, the difference now they say coach is there. Knowledge now say you train players and go and play game. Training page, over selected players now they are kobo match. But managers now are there a lot at the Boma at Dawson. Ebine say even the brand of the club, in terms of transfers, a player in, player out. Even they manage the players even outside of the area no more than a lot of things they do. Ain't he or not say or no a manager but on your coach? Okay, the question is this: oh, your manager near FL team say okay first team go. Why did you accept the job in the first place? Knowing so your manager and say your more managerial duty I'll be failing. You accepted the job and went there to fail. Now what I say oh your manager when you could. But hand the opposite trend say most of the decisions as to players like you said, a board now for a players, and he's trying to say that the players they brought in were rubbish. And when say I'm an to be as a players on by no mass and would audio mo ye ain't no mass and now he's trying to say no no nang you. Area Munti is a team because maybe or be fan on because and your nang added them Manchester and penning for neck to tone ra at the buying to Montemamo. And on mark examples, Benjamin Sesko no penno, no pen only Watkins me wa. Now, Ebia Watkins go, oh yeah, they're currently in Nabi or Casa. We have to also investigate. So that's the point. But with all said and done, what is the way forward for Manchester United? And the major issue.
What's the way forward?
What's the way forward? Omo Masem, what do they want now? Omo Masem, Darling Paul Mutim, Oba Hawaii so new no, only BYT or more Manchester United. Andy, say United Air Kofa tried and tested manager, a top level manager, mini probit says Zidane, the anka in the mega say, man, no cromunch, pam no ma pam no, Nisika no the man, almost IGB no fan so Zidane, the so. That would have been a good news. But engen, we see a no say, Mauricio Pochettino. Omo epe but Pochettino it's or the USA call Walker Barnes and ABO because on no more peno and Chelsea fan into no more echo the other side. Now Ariola, I don't think so he's cut for the job. Marco Silva, yes, okay, but currently I don't think so. Tazic na ono ofie also he did a hell of a job with Dortmund. He did a great job with Dortmund. But looking at the pressure, no, is he going to do that? Of course, German managers too, no, we are good technically and discipline, work ethics, or we are good. And say beyond, no, might have a chance. What about Unai Emery? Onjai, Aston Villa, and for Manchester United? Yes. Because we say Juma Unai Emery, he needs a huge team to coach. Well, he was not too bad, but not that was not as what Arsenal were looking for. Said like, for example, Brian Owe. Ateta, they've been very patient for it because almost called Mary go round and working almost okay. Let's stick to a plan. Let's Ateta continue on the long term. And now Arsenal are competitive. I don't think Unai was very bad, but it drew baby. Not Nyoma were crumbling. And I think job now Unai your friend is Aston Villa. For me, here huge club. Now or much men to no dear a year. Shabby now also Shabby him. No. Shabby yes. The yes is that Shabby's time at Barcelona a problem no board ni being out different. But baby ana Barcelona team ne drew nanka team ni guno to me de leg ni did a hell of a job. Mema mon kataso. Andy Oman said that top players are mano. She players are or the boy free. Meboa emuye nkokora free. Obama ya mu free. Frankese mo. Majority of these players, Andy, no moon name Barcelona style no but he was able to compete with Madrid and the OJ League. Sabi problems a European competition na on shada empointy with that job no yen so the no crebe kono be serious he'll be able to work. And Gareth Southgate in way. So on so after England national team did discipline stability somewhat success, but of course they've been in the final. Success not always means they be a trophy in kwa, but they be a now to me final back to back near there. And I think say England able some of their best football. So Okaso best shift ba club football there. And him being English also take the system national. I think say also enye bad. And a Laurent Blanc Ahila Pamoa. But he's not a bad coach though. So no about Manchester. Inti me no ka say on my line up coaches baby. I just saw but I would have wasted Zidane and be coach him. Or no so we be or see on your radio and no me I won't say unyo business Zidane with his cloud. Me I so can't some betty and I will play across Zidane no but almost another young coach say and they also may try and error there. Then the question is why did they sack Amory? So clearly speaking, Manchester United disjointed. There is no unity Manchester. The team is disjointed. They don't know what they are doing. And I saw Alex Ferguson minimum no call to be. ABS our calls na because ever since so free on Andy. Obia ba onya de enti me hu de enti a uti wama Guardiola ambe coaching me hu de enti a because say na Guardiola na so take over from Ferguson and Ferguson yes or be call one more season and Guardiola call sabatica or they call fa team no ohun say yen hwe adwuma a Guardiola ye we city no nanka ebia Fergie call Andy and Guardiola yes head me Manchester only sanka Fergie din ye mobi. And I only mean arguing. In Tottenham, who said no, small boy, me money chance, Andy. Or no, Bobby coach team na be there, so Monka. I mean, if I give said that no far, David Moyes, but when you say Moyes, they there and you want to be here to mano. But what I say, and now Moyes so buy no. Because on your goods now you need more years near Pamano and near Pamway near Pamway. So the question here is that the better Manchester United for elsewhere ni beji. Because season where they Chris and Nam Visa and KU meboa. Said Alan Paul season we know when you na mushebi na mushebi had na sa ko factory for the factory settings no meboa as ha ko to factory settings mpai and David Mikra dey dress here bomb pie na be for a bomb pie be for you are called Red Devil, so why should I pray for you? Manchester United more money, but I feel say finally Andy say Tazic no nke bad because the Germans no chairman and the install a lot of discipline. Sabi too should be given a second chance for that winner Christian team no come out to me by J leg momo. But some of the man Unai so I think that Unai deserve to coach a big club.
But Adibi because we Spain. I mean whether it is bad or good. And the ones recently near this case say England Air Co World Cup na. When I say a starting as England for number 10. we had discussions na because of Jude clout any club no bonedi say Jude available me sure so be started as England for number 10 at the World Cup. Going to the World Cup, who should start for Spain? Unai Simon. And now go be concede and on.
Spain the keepers no more.
Or no sa coach a goalkeeper no. Form na adepe in some way no. And Spain in the same period. And your two goalkeepers they are doing amazingly well.
Joan Garcia and David Raya.
David Raya of Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Juan Garcia of FC Barcelona. And on Saturday, Barcelona ball game ni wie no. And I say the entire Espanyol for Nubufu no. Sa 22 million in the Tuakorano. And the Iska SNK Tuabe more than twice of it. Go na Kurani dan sa go na normally Barcelona independent so much on goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Me start to me follow Barcelona no. Me who say Barcelona enya top notch goalkeeper. Victor Valdes you know and the nay on and off because Barca ball na and mark goalkeeper no so that much. But Barcelona transited from that position no, to a high liar. See a breaking high line now. Your last line of defense you know is always your goalkeeper. Meditum. Sa Barcelona ebotia Espanyol amaswa onim say ye lose La Liga game to Espanyol in 17 years. 17 years ni. Barca emwo game in La Liga and lose to Espanyol. In that 17-year period, Barca about 28 games. Sa 28 games you know, ye win 21 and ye draw 7. And ye say 68 goals and ye concede 13. A team and the Tasha Mopa. But now no memenda game near winning yeno. Fami Lopez and Daniomu came from the bench and made a difference there. But before they came to the game, you know, they were making sure that Barcelona would stay in the game. Andy, Juan Garcia. So I say we still here. One is Gerard Martin. Andy, there was a block. Gerard Martin are blocking the view. O Pushino, na me kura ni say referee be penalty etiai. Sana say one kasa ball player so a etimi show red card ana me boa. Eju foul one kasa player say your position and na ka foul. Eno pia Gerard Martin and Gerard Martin top form no. Sa shot na omo boy no. Sa Gerard Martin or top form na nine block is a ball no. There was one chance be maso. There was a cross on their left. I'm almost striker did the tear to ball home. Me the imagine my trend. And it was a goal bound. Goalkeeper bear them Edman Barcelona on Saturday na and the Sabo we na share we. Meaning how Otimi the reflexes. Otimi a changing direction of his movement. Etimi a touch of this ball and the ball to net a parry ball. There was another 1v1. Basa high line and omubiti high line trend we imagine na omubiti high line omubiti high line na striker no any player nandi aye 1v1 maso in this situation why now timing right you are committing a foul, you are committing a penalty and a red card. So situation we say o timing is just 1 second late. Now on Sanka Bono, now commit a foul on the player, Andy. What deny an obvious goal scoring opportunity? The magic penalty near Sasha red card, and the way he was able to dive and the timing of his dive, the dive, no, any touch of this ball, no. Fami Lopez came from the bench, provided 2 assists, then he almost scored an amazing goal on the night there. But Andy, goalkeepers no money anymore. The reason why Barcelona won the 3 points was because of this goalkeeper. Now the form no woman no. Any David Raya form no woman no. Spain Air Co World Cup now. I think say Unai Simons should be very careful. Only careful. Because now saying they all year air big bow no and me shada hu suye mano. Na mo akwara no so a friend no Gongalo Garcia no.
He's the winner member Paul.
And do here any playing time. the akrani here ni playing time obi bisa is there a perfect hat-trick? There's a perfect hat-trick. Hat-trick is perfect ni say uti shebi unai benkum shebi unai nifa shebi perfect hat-trick and ni goals ni den na e ofepa
the second goal
na e control the chest outside the box.
Yeah.
But me pick a third one, that flick
no.
That flick. And na me ye better movie. Me catch any park was say Real Madrid game no mo bona Mbappe ni munintino. Me nya show nti enya ne double chance. Akwana be say no Mbappe, no problem.
But I say what is Christian and Kawate Maxwell na Asian and Ka ma fa Paul from Pon ngrum kakra bi na yensa ento asom free. But hey, ade bi ahase e course especially I think Enra. Nansa nanka ye share that tea binka e Ghana football mu nanka ya ache kakra. The issue of hooliganism nanka nansen yen football na aba form kakra. But Enra videos bi ayehu and time bia no sa ne ma no e kame akọ se division 1 ho and na sanse mu no ne adekoso we akobo ya buruwe yakoye we say and very disturbing, very disturbing. Enra ewo kukura ntumi o Hene Park say division 1 zone 3 Port City any true democracy match. Oh, boko de.
Nyami adom. Bibia boko.
Bonye de wodi. Unya tari saba ko na dia ba djumi.
Saint Christ.
Me hu da afia na apame.
Ba also yawo ASTV.
Yeah.
Yawo ASTV.
Yeah.
Na match na wo kan wasem no e ba so okukura ntumi on Hene Park. And the minim se trying to be me a share table na. Port City na LED. Aya zone 3 hono. Uyi Port City a. Ubeka Kofodia Semperfi. Anase Kofodia Semperfi. No babe can true democracy. Omu ne saso wo ho. Enti these 3 teams no obia timi qualify. Omu say e Ghana Premier League ni no. Ya we first round no. Omu so be we omu first round. Eni briaba. Port City na ebofie. Enra no match 1-0. After so much go no, ena botutu obi course so. E park ne so andi. And it's so sad. Amanfo Jane Port City was 29 points. Kofodia Semper was 28 and a True Democrats was 24. It don't have points in it here. Ain't he? Obia person qualify. And between them, Amumi Anunebo and Port City Ashabako, True Democracy so on Tiasie, and a result to Abototono.
Now, trying to show you video, no?
Yeah, videos, no.
Better is
and it's so sad. They were on action in Koso.
Me, I never acquire na South Division 1 team, so I a year me bufu about Omuniama. Hey, Obe Premier League. I for banana players who twin Joboka.
Aya newo
be pre yanku nipa yenye se ne fan qualify Premier League na Premier League obeba no na the players 4 months 5 months ni entua omuka.
And one thing about this hooliganism I can wasem no almost say zone 3 one Andy MPP no eya yen shedam mu bi wo hosa as compared to ebia zone 1 bravo any this side.
Just look at this nonsense.
Abototo otobo ne kobo obi ania me free say o penny form do mo nancy form na say anya pictures footages wo obi o involve bi o mo nche ntum e kam ya say ase hooliganism ni si wo ye venues wa and ase match centers wa ye taking it serious ase park so de atimi bu obi fe hudi bobi kobu obi o ba bi dia na emrani na di ba park ne so de emrani encounter. And it's so sad, Andy.
The same thing. As good. 04.
On the Park Academy.
Also called offensive on the Park Academia. Park
Crane as good, dear. Points points difference the cry wide kakra. But it looks like a pack for every year. Offensive for ne harding. Every year, omoke come and now sabi moja ne go from. Say trying to be me asha. Andy, moja pa ane go from ewo now offensive. Nanya asem ketwa.
Bon, we Facebook and YouTube and AS television. I remember some of the images, but viewer discretion. I advise on these videos. And offensive Park Academy. Any Asgold 04 match of Koboy no. Share Asgold team officials living the year no. Any players, any bandage you omutino. Ya papa omuti.
Team official on the team officials.
So say they are all your opposition there near.
Say before a problem say before game the best starts and I need my or my dream say more show man show ye beshim. Minimbe be as hard in a free. It's very bad.
They go for
New Year, same old vibes.
Coach Kamara Dino and na few team photographer.
Actually, I think Kunde Kasa. Also, now soon you want to change busy on Namquam or Oseko Hospital.
And I find it very difficult to understand. The truth is that they are not a more positive punishment. We are making.
That's a big ball.
Oh, now me opposing coach cried the wire ding. Sabia Sebi. Oh, child, this is very bad. We are kick. We 1331 cramming shows any a bobo say. The FA needs to be very serious and make sure some back crack the whip.
As a footballer, that
should be the now baby these stewards we near this. Maybe it's stewards. Where are they?
Nagana Premier League and Tiana. Sorry, police we see the next year Kobo. Darling Paul, a walk over. Amokas and network and no police car crowd or my child.
Also, clubs and Ankasa one in as much as ye can FA the measures and the clubs knows so say their lives is also at stake. Since you out to chrome why away. Also, we kwakoba we anamebwa. Now the question, what do you expect? I'm not saying say me glorify, but what do you expect? And this say Mwanya Musika, and I'm saying Ghana Nangas one problem na de be ameko bi anya 1,500 I know at team. No more year off. Obianya 1,500 no at team no more year off. Say ye peja level I say the only club no move to a certain level. So many people cannot do that. And ye bring uncle for they are cut at that level until we crack with division 1, division 2 crack. What was the level of investment to uncle yes Nyoma win and the second say. Because who see now they are saying no so you not go and do all these things that won't check and go. But Obianya 1,500 because Obetuaba. Ebia say ebia be ko 30 yen ko 30 go be to abanti obi nya 1,500 na wati obi kra like I say obi kra to meet team and the hotel say be first division team kra car crowd be for players oni bi na net 207 van no mo jai ye jai use no ye defa nipa no mo defa nipa enti the welfare of the players ni omo ye Ghana born ye ne say e rough bi ni ye Andy o here Christmas ya he me coffee any kumas me waha me coffee nyina almost every community be ameko be no mo bobo unim sa omo bo gala tournament gala community almost every community in Ghana and it shows say Ghanaians love football by see a restructure ball ni na enye te say tete de na ye Gold Coast de na ye de buy no and 1 year for it must be restructured all these things you be to make year for nka team you my say and they say investigate ni ehun say ampa they are the cause we can even ban them. And you bet to make your more friend they are called different regions or more. No more come one to a munye. Baube who say we or my ba oh and yeah we na de oh mun compensating near to we not ye jai. Not they are still doing the same thing. For me, I'll say if any crack the whip. Now you're making sure say fair because all say one meaning obi or no or drain a bush ya only adeno. Ye who say no more consistently and the bibi pom pemo say ko park. Meaning so what they are making as ya. Because yeah, park for recreational purpose near Koji and Yaba, they be Bana Moje Gu and all the Ghana class. But say Ghana so sad way free him buy. Because we are not known for Sanyoma Nyoma way, so I hit a free buy. I say born here, but a life and death situation. no mo kro mo tua pounds ne dollars wa broche kra no seselo mbobo ma wezi ye die kra be na be 5 months 6 months kra players ni endu omo so what is really happening? Me feel said teams Randy was see a tisso. Oh, the number of teams is a first division teams that I see it so how many are they? Second division teams too much because it's not being well regulated. Because Sabi say second division means more year rough. It is not the best. Yet number no so you bet me regulating your monitor very well. It didn't say people's life are always at stake. Now one the way we call.
Bandi, getting a security sem no say jai. Unim say after the game. Yes, now offensive for not charging on the referees. But because of that security, no, kakra no ma, omutimi ball referees no by niti no, and omu de question officials so. Omu protected referees in the life. But what about the officials? Because security no number niswa. Police for one niswa. And the police for 4-5. Omu kono protected officials na. Referees na. Team officials na. When they protected omu. And okay, after polling issue no. Sorry to say. Yako Accra Lagos stadium. Enye easy.
Nso ehia nyina omni bi ko stadium.
Yetna aka say eni nahe anche Andy not 3 weeks na fei omajai.
Paul dem am nkodi nkomo me dima fom ra me ba na ya ba be Ghana Premier League no so stars ne news bi abede o de be mai na Ferdinand say on the shortlisted 3 coaches they are Manchester United. Disebi, Thomas Tuchel and Xavi. And Andy, happy new year to you and the entire crew, Dr. Asafo J, Coach Freddy, Kwampuku CID, King Diego, Richard Fire, Mrs. Abigail Frimpong, Oba Ama Sumwa, Erikata, and entire listeners and watchers. This year should bring nothing but blessings to all. God bless you. Of course, God bless you too. As I tell Maxwell, this year no mischief. But I say, I didn't come out me di ma for us yeah. Ko ne for time ento yare ne so nenya yare sa yare ya so mache
yeah dear.
Happy New Year so
Happy New Year to you. Na sana te joint
mko hwe busuafo baby abi hu me no
na obehwe busuafo
o dem kodidi
mate so what do New Year na man atete apansam awia ba abeti e ka say Happy New Year
me so ya me hu de
wa me hu wan me ma ya hwe o mi an say mi twa mu
okay but them ni me bia na free ba
there be me fear edwumam na na eba
okay
all right ye beda arefo ne etefo nyina semidimafo Heba Hospital Dr. Time that so was say what day official patron ko mo bibia e dem ase se etia mu frɛ mu e wa ya hwedwumadi mu na mo je yeso afi so yaba ene ekodidi e kan ho asɛm yi obi o no ma agye beto amana di enti wadi amana bro so abone yare de nneoma bia bewurawura ni padua ni man tam so na akomidimafo Heba Hospital ho na doctor esia no kwan e de ama visa dudumro so Bible krase e bone ne sa de how be brani padua no intimidimafo se men kan cho se pam no twa no ni nyina ne mache wa bramidimafo Heba Hospital na doctor o de brani na eye adwuma no over time ni binto so o senyarwa nyina eye ntatia case nkrapoma pharmacy omprenu entina hwichem pharma omprenu yarefo yare ne odimafo ani midimafo Heba Hospital abusuafo te ho twen de bro nyan onya bibi fala no chese wo yusu am nipa kura hunsu o yusu ebewi atire no wona wate go no ya sabie so be mai enso free mu ba emu hyehyew na afa eja wa fene sa honkeka ne obi wa ne nani ayekọ saa no na oposa ni nyina ne se gonococcus bacteria mo anom de bacteria infections e friend gonorrhea aba betna wo so no doctor say entatia case o si ya ahwe ni ye kire se sa mo anom betna oni paduam na ye be ma omoboa ma low sperm count ubenya bi omoboa ema ubeye friends infertile be ma bon say wa nkwamwa ho nsem no enya de begina brane nti wo hwa wo a na chese ayede de amawo afi ombe ha prostate ebe kakra no no mama prostatitis infections timidimafo se yenka nche o se wakoti gono na abeso ano ntentement na ma endidi ni padua ni mu nkwachire if said nsem bebrebe ebe bre ni padua no wo ye oba afi we nku ade sebie son sebie brumu bo ahimfie ho emrenyam nana meme kwa no omo ma no wabusa ho se die ntira some ilala been in your manual baby said and try yes adia minia by expect because and ya deal be babetana sadia no and to me dima for say ma when you no embra wa you feel or nenkasama as or besima and now Emma candidates clamedia nominate new maybe I basa bisa na metna media japadia man for be use so me dima for me control say ningina a case but for time ni been told to see adia kwankro netel so ye call ya go for matches a who do the airborne no park so the airborne the dem no wonko awusisi wo de ho hwea enye ye ayo ya me ejo ho ba bia enje medima for say ada na atena masisi ade no achiawo na asa ko amo abekura poma na bewi akire no utisi fom na wontimi ntini wo mu medima for say men control say sa ha oni amane ne etu ase obu asisie no emu ntini ne srade na we enti de how obo so ane de ne infection so bi so old age enyini kano a na nneoma bi ba form sa na na de abet na osisi nim panifosi ankoto eda onko awugina wantimi na akoto wantimi na wotena se enye ye medima for say eyesimadua sanse de sisie no ahona ye bia no Dr. Time da so ebehwe na agina brane enkuda hodo e wo yefunum so bi wo hono ma yefunu no eni adaje ne bo ano hyehye no ne afuro na nkasa na na say na didi peche na say friend say ni yefunu no ekro wom ne obi oso ani minimum anasa ne bo ano enti sa osa hodro abroni ato ne din dede na ye kan ye yade a epra wona ebi wo ho na so wachi bremo no bonse asoso wonfe ohumia ensisu na ote so abusuafo Dr. Semen Kancho say Fabra Medima for Eba Hospital en Fabra ni bi ento yade so koko kan ho bi malaria kan ho bi wona mojarie abetna won so ema yade e friend anemia tom so adabia no momoja asa na fi we die pa hoden na fa ye adwuma pa hoden ni bi vise say yete abrosan so ye kasa sika begu form ho ne nyina ye sanesters igirigirigidi a me patchon ha hu nkobi because untu na enu anim okra na wo akoma aju say kim wo beka say akoma no APF ni pedua no mato form e ba say de ani subri e na ba so yen komra ye piapia bon so ani so ye say tum aye blue hu no hwe na oda ho ne ye say so gu so medima for say emoja ehu hia enti nkoto ama akoma akobe say du ba akoko edumienu de wo say ta nipa mu ti wodie no eye 879 sa no a e de how bebrand ti medima for semen control say enti na ho ma yade e fe na anemia e maju ni padua mo so wa brand ti nya adwumaden sorry ko medima for ho yemfa time to so ye pokuase mayira enkra pumpuni mantam pokuase ofo interchange no pe udru abeti any time da so medima for na chese ye kwa yanim kumasi aso atwema ebu akwa agogo atwema ebu akwa agogo Dr. Time da so o de brebeto yade so enu akire no wo kidney ho nsem a afia yesimu mesro ma kidney no enye adwuma enye sa efin bedore o efin woni paduanim so e de nyarewa na eba na kidney ntimi nya adwuma ye nti na fi na beta oni padua ni medima for say o ko test o kidney so nya kidney failure Fabra medima for ho ye test no pass no enfama vise ya so ye ho ye pass ya de amani nyina atwam afri wo so ko tena ma bibia no me ye fail ma enkoto pressure meto ni padua no so medima for say se do ko to afidi kase so abusua sade be ye kura benya bi so adane ho sikasam na kidney na be bon kayo nti wote wona ahome na wahrawa wo lungs na mu ntimi mbie na wona ase asase pagya na ni padua na asa honhono tew so ebrefita de friend fatigue no wa ye adwuma onya adwuma wa bre medima for say entra me mesusu enso susukuru wa fia bi mfama wa bra ntantimi nom ne nyina Dr. say brane emfa time ni bi ento so na face so de stroke yade abone nkaye de na no uchim de titiriti yeta wa ne so de okasa emeye de nanim dua na aye heavy aye dududu ase ba ko tie gu agya ba ko medima for say wa dwena mpani friend say nhwehwemu kire say wana adwiri bebrebe ni stroke ni timi bomb if say dwena wo dwene no ntimi so ovo hwe wo so na wo koso a stress wo tiri mu ntini no ebeti anase be rapte be nwunu moja gu tirim na rehosem ne say be wi achi na wonsa ba ko da ho na achi ya na wonan ne nso say aye flexible say so aye den wuntimi hunu na no nso etia entia ye na afi o de how abeto abusua ne so medimafo se menka ncho say entena ohuna mane ohunu sensu nsanso na bohwi na bra medimafo Heba Hospital Dr. Time da so na yensia no kwa ma visa afifufro we yamfa nyarewa eni na yekra ho ode ekoba no to de bi kra bosters ye wa udu kwa mu anu agina no ahome nti say yade atew so a menim de wo beye afimu a yesimu medimafo se menka ncho se bra abusuafo ye be ma ko check o prostate ni dwumedi ni say e manage ujun sosem wa wosem ni nyina prostate ni na ehwe so nti say wo de ni be bibia ho anadwo da suo mo junso beta wa yase abeya ya untimi so near Russia hospital akesi akwa wo na afen so bo ba pepe wonya bia prostate nso eni no wotwaka entimidimafo se cheke na kokrambe to mana say cancer sa edo beto na nanom wonse edo eno de ye ndi agro ne adodo ho tutu wa cheke prostate enkofa asem bia emeto ye so midimafo se menkancho say wada romasichwe yade ete so a o pancreas intimi produce insulin and manage glucose na eye end product eye die no emfa manipedua no as energy nkakra said you releasing no na e release efa bloodstream mu anyhow bia na waso be yehye ntina wo ho asa wo homete wo sugar no kosoro sa na ahonamu twetwon na ntini ne twetwon afa na rush si entu nsuo ngu so fi so homete sa how ni amane ni nyina no fa komedimafo ne managing regulate pressure ka ho bi and some high blood pressure emejo adwene mo so wakoma ono na supply moja no afa ni padua ntini ni mu nyina na sade tie bia wo so woye because ada wa anye no eno ano no ne adi nkra e wa tiasefo asase so nti so wode ahode bro na ahode so asakoma no na eya e kire se benya how da bi midimafo se pressure ho nsem nyina abraye manage and regulate enfama de opa wo ye oba or fibroid or tuber blockages awona sisi infections ni di asie nko midimafo Heba Hospital ebedi nto ede ato no yentimi nkenkan abusua kobi na nso kwaje wanimonyam na wasu ache midimafo se menkancho se ye bema wo low sperm count sorry brebi enu akire ni nyina nkanfu ano de owo eha woni no mpem infections ahodo sorry nko midimafo Heba Hospital na me masam nso nye na ade akoburo nye ya bade a ene wo issue papa fe na nkofo de osikan bedwa na nka na sabie so bema afo aye secretion pa na sa se pencil ya chemu mienu ketua ne kura anya ya se enam nsan ni ho ya se langa se kan ye de dokwan ho ne mu flexible bo so emo otwe antwe wo ya no hwe nyeye na ma na egro ho na midimafo se afi we die wo de fa de mu odene fa bo adwuma ba sa akoma kura wo mo bi nti no se tetrete pipiripi bobrobo kakraka kokuruko tente brane esa barikets in chacha microphone is many very fantastic say o fire sa na nneoma timi akonkan e de ama nti midimafo se yade ne de ebo so de amoso de office ani udi asie bia no fabra enkran pumpuni mantempoku ase mayera kuma se ha adwuma ebu akwa agogo numbers no eye 0244 774282 0244 774282 0500 727215 0500 727215 0500 727215 Dr. C premium service and in the Mekasa 101 the ultimate country will be an a catcher and yamenam ne so a bayo yarisa for 80 Fred Sanam Bain 0591 202 375 0591 202 375 0591 202 375 midimafo Heba Hospital Dr. Time da so Andy EDSC
okay yara se ti midimafo aso ye ena yakwa akotwetwe enkomo edi afiri ho ye nto aso ewa Ghana Premier League matches no eguso ekoso na no games are ekoso match day 17 Ho United and Heart of Lions ebo goalless draw so drew All Blacks Asante Kotoko by 2-1 Morfin Donzu enya consolation for Asante Kotoko Rudolph Mensah and Roland Level omo ene share 2 goals na dem aso drew Mrantia and Samatex 1996 HMU Emma Young Apostle Saint Miante Diana Etnefia Vision Ebe Shomu 1-0 Bechem United Echi Brekum Chelsea Shomu 1-0 Sanso Ena 11 Wonders Etnefia 2 Emma Bibiani Go Stars Brescia 3 Dreams FC Shame Baseke Holy Stars and Miante Diema and so Echi Hard to Folk Shomu 1-0 former Hearts player Salim Adams and a share 74-minute goal and Emma Diema Nations and a Karela and so and they ewo goalless draw so far say and a table no ACT Diema LED the first half no with 34 points Bibiani Go Stars etosu na Sante Kotosu miensa Aduana etosu na Hard to Folk etosu no minsia Samatex and so Karela United and 8 Heart of Lions 9 Swedru All Blacks Young Apostles etosu 10 Vision FC etosu 11-12 Dreams FC 13 Nations Baseke etosu 14 Bechem United etosu 15 Brekum Chelsea etosu 16 Hohoi etosu 17 and 11 Wonders Wamo etosu 18 Sapepe and a league table no and so ATNT weekend matches no and so it me cause but mame enin komo we mradalen po habright bo atela and so atena se bonko yede Sir Fred koroko supporters PRO abanye bibia boko de
oh me nua bibia boko
e da nyankopo ase before enra mu game no on social media you write ups bia na say Swedru supporters ni bia attack Asante Kotoko team no any ho sensem throughout to the game I buy meaning mo monitor na situation and capacity
well Mechiel tiefo
you just so
na masa achia ahwefo on behalf of the supporters council Asante Kotoko global supporters no yemema your supporters na fishapa and on a special note so me pese me damase after my appointment and my swearing in no Pure FM was my first station at Mebaye.
Nice one.
And the beginning of the year and so myself from
fantastic,
Pure FM. Fantastic. The kind of relationship many Pure FM one from the beginning to the end and baby amukram me damase pa. On the question now Busame no. Yes, it's true. Team no kopie mu ewo Swedru Saturday no.
Okay.
On say Kotoko after yenya accident no actually no.
Yeah.
The bia ye come match ye call a day
before the
game. Yes, and after say team no kopie no. Na nsem bebrebe na ekokwa ye titi nsem bebrebe wo kwam ani asum. But as Asante Kotoko as we are no. Ya amfani nyina say bia bibi boni bia besi. Nti team no call omo hotel we no omo take omo lunch and omo yes omo take a nap kakra till by 7 o'clock and from the information me menya on my desk no
okay
omo say Swedru for guys ni bi aba ho sati yedidi
aba Kotoko hotel
or team hotel
okay
asati yedidi and no monti ase
now omo dey and
that is the question all of us were asking because one yay any akwaji hotel and it's also video no more na voice be wechire oba voice say high hotel o amount for the how na female voice
okay.
And I know okasa and from my intel no omoba 3 continuous times just to make hell for our team at the hotel and you could do time be na no aye den say ye team bus in the crown intimi house in hotel tom the team bus in the police station
elsewhere especially during Champions League Europa Leagues no you who be say be a team be from maybe England no akopie mu Germany baby a omoda no we say home team the support go to 5 but the premises of the hotel.
Okay, very good. You know, in our football ecosystem, Ghana football ecosystem no, we are not like the whites.
Yeah,
it's true. Some of these things happens. But yeah, then we go to the extreme. Yeah, then it me I was following the discussion and I'm say. Now, you see, I kept almost by 3 weeks. Napoli issue is AC Ghana. Now 1 year. It was 2nd of February 2025.
Okay.
And Napoli issue this year. What I've been asking myself is this: are we as people? Are we as football governing body? No? Are we as people are your interest of football, are we learning lessons? It looks like as if say okay. As I'm no, they be taking ad hoc decision rather than reviewing and assessing security issues. You know, you just to try. Ni asha say bibia anko. And today it will be repeated year after year. Things will be repeating itself. Aren't we learning as people? Because for after polling, no, and security measures were done.
Yeah.
Say be a football match. I say we. But if after polling, it means tabi obi,
to death.
Next, we are not learning, but at the same time, no, no, see, I no crying. Oshe park for the no. Yeah, the boba bobin na blood flows okay, kokron to media na as war zone as a Palestinians or moto abobo. And see, the question that I've been asking myself now and they say, are we as people? I say a pe football. Yes, you bibiana. And na kotoko mpa what domino. And I call swedro. I must say it no. Na tima be an only supporters kakra. And also only come for kakrano. Omoko what will happen to them? All because of 3 points. Are we supposed to lose lives because of 3 points? Bakwesi. And you have my BR says. Na mekane say. Kumase de oba you are saving. But for how long are we going to tolerate such an action? For how long? Because yebeba mobeye, yes, kwashe sure, sebi. Yentraso prensa. Yekuye nipa baako. And once some kakra de bia quarter, ye tushe dasa. A whole team at the team's hotel. More pa ko so mo ko atake omo. Who knows tomorrow? Obi anima de chimunsem. Tie besre. Say sa enema na ekoso. And the sad part is why always kotoko? Because the biano, I say, baby ebe ko biano. E wo mu sempen for say, dudu anisa no swanta krachene die. Ane ya santima ya sante kotoko. Yeso. Enti ebe bia ye bia mu edu. Nanso the weight and rate amount for attacking is too much. And the authorities, please set up. Because one day, before Besho Bimu, I'm not quite idea. Yenina, yen susuda say, a bit me about the best authorities in say, I bacon, you queen nipa bacon. I'm fashe, our team, ya attack omo. Obianka se putu onse ba pudu no so de share draw no so yebetu yem pese bibi service nti ebesere se abotaye momra supporters na sidie ane eya because otie technical team ni members anomo hotel at that particular time na enumre ni nyoma na tax ba ho be this I was speaking to the management team no de ne ensem no ne threat ni kase twetwe sa. For how long are you going to tolerate this?
Mate, the most security na baso. And now sha, but adia mi hu ya na police officers ni sha. Rather na prison officers. And
for
the game. Amu na amu do so pa.
Me hu video bi prison officers.
Nti ho no kra na enwo me kra me capture bi.
No mo si jama.
Me hu bi na me bisa say na omo supporters of
omo be ye aduma. Me problem.
By the end of the day no mo ko si jama. Omo dina supporters mo si jama ye say ko.
Se minim so omo ye banner ebi omo so okuru mu aye high omo dia. But no more up number the rest of the security personnel say omo ye aduma bi say police officers, military ni adon.
It should be investigated. No more on duty and I say be omo supporters.
Uniform. Yeah, say omo no omo na deploy baby a we intent omo akotokofo nyina akotena baby foforo baby different. Enti aboa ma peace e prevail kama. Enti wo ya se kotoko support akra benya nsu ato age say the fan kantan mo. Because baby a no omo no omo mpene ma any other supporter it is all to nsu okura na omo say men ko. Because omo ni say we eden awo all blast. Enti omo to nsu a then no omo dey afa
katankata no matontia what de omo ya de pa and your point na police officers in lead na penkra and so me capture omo do omo nyina call VIP dressing room so that on be call kotokofo no any baby ana bus no on say baby a team buses no e wa na afa call dressing room no entina so far na no there omo ye ma ya anti ye during the game ne after the game your point no so we na benti no ati will be a baby and no attendance na massive,
very massive,
honestly. And
for what the two platforms
and no so on my ama young carry a mania for beautify environment no na guess no doso and makwa wanchi guess makwa guess breku guess baby ani
boys so
boys say but so we say anam kwada unza nkoda bi so no kuta omo ya balloon ne ayi and
white and black
omo ya de bi on players no all blast players no omo ya obi ayi bibi small as a placard small ones and kuta nkra no and omo nyina de nante tanenim in fact na no so efe na efe pa anti omo ama nkra bam omo no so involve nti sa na ma me
but Zafred mamimbi sa we as part of supporters leadership okay mu team no currently third position Rebecca say 4 points difference there league no any out of reach to you but I have Kotoko friends they also have concerns as to matches we are mulusu how meaning as supporters they are common amobeka and somebody amobeka mo fans here because the Kotoko supporter the all partners say if you are away or no better chance we be no na Kotoko are winning. What are you telling them?
Medawase, in every society that you find yourself in, there are some rules to be assessed in your issue. Asante Kotoko no one day be the last time I'm by me catch I tie for ne ahwe for say dia yemubu ha ye join numerous clubs Europe ebu ha season no obi ti say Manchester United supporter, Arsenal supporter sa era where ye wo mu no ye mu say bia omo system ne kofom entianse say support omo. Yes, we acknowledge the fact that the team is not where we want the team to be. But no so interest as I say, team nema. It behoves on us. It's our responsibility as supporters. Say, no matter the level of competition our team nema, either good, bad, or ugly, we need to give our unflinching support to the team.
Of course.
Ayampa games ni bu ha. In fact, we no ho kra won ti ase. Baseke. No be e she baseke. Ne hu yan se ekoye ni akoto form baseke. Ja. Home matches ni bu ha ye bo a. Ultimo say at this time na se sanke ye team ni peaky. Ampa we acknowledge that far say ho. But you say atia emui esen abenyina abebu nyina ha, that's the word abebu nyina. Enti mesro mo say yes, the team is passing through transition. We are bibia passing through transition from one stage to the other stage. Lose in baba there but no say in all cases, in all situations, senior or Liverpool or Chelsea or Arsenal or Real Madrid or Barcelona elusua still yete yemma ayanko Spain, yanko UK, yanko Italy, yanko bebia se yeko ma omo sa support no. Yetime de sa ankeka no support om. Let's give us Kotoko that chance too. Because nye de bia na ebenya ne yese obofo okongro manye de bia no o timi ku abo abafio. Ba no nche se na ba mu bo onkongro mu biem. Yes, yebeko. Yes, yebese. Ba yese no. Ni enya arishishem say that is what we belong to. And we belong to the emblem. Asante my spirit no. Yesu kuma pima apembeba. The bia no fancy adwunum say yes, or how ne beba amane beba. During the Asante kingdom no, the battle of Samanko no. Samanko no, ekoye no. Sagranti won sa was na ye lose ye nyina no. Still Asante my retreat you. Ne ekwa ye boye. Ye kuye. Ba ye nanamu ba no mo sa be se nima ye koko disanko nim nima ye nti sa spirit na se invite we mu say yes or how ne beba amania beba lose ne beba but still so long as we live by the motto ukuma pima pembeba no ye fan shemu na invite ye na motivate you always say yes situation beba there but we shall overcome
yen hwe mo squad na supporters o hwe mo squad na minim mo fans no so say ye be transfer video no penifo ha say de nka mo sign ba akwa ba
yes DM
yeah mo be bia say we de penifo nka mo hwe ha say ma ye na ye Chelsea league no
my observation here do say more technical know kakra more coaching license kakra one during the first round no I saw say one we were having confidence crisis
okay
on say do baby na lose any draws any ba na ebu ankura na bam kakra so I will entreat the authorities and say as I say a psychologist ma your team no
okay
2 players no mestre mo say sa willpower no mu wom no mu de ball mu teams dada na kotoko omo quality be form no ese se omo ba ha omo expect sa as omo ba ha na trimude sa enema ebese omumu na omo qualities na nka se omumu ese se pie ama wiase hu se wenti ne be fa no a classical example na player bi wo Chelsea become Chelsea
okay
near friend zero
yeah
Benedict Ofori tama zero wo Chelsea no okutabo a untimenye ba zero ba kotoko no Brian so kind pa
we kind pa
SMCC wo kroma pa enti something na me gina ho na me from afar me twino ho aya me ntiase eni nyina no say she goes but ba kotoko no ne enkase kra enti me hu say I saw mo ba trimude bi be wuro mu broso ama adwuma na omo be ye na ankasa no omo putu adwuma no to its priority level omo ma omo mom fame na omo abenya kakra no supersede adwuma na yede ma ombe ye nti be besere se omo so omo se ekuo na omo abedom opem so ade am so de yeson ye mebo ye besom o so ma de so a o so free wakomam obi a o so ma de bia o so free na komam enti na se akoside ba na okomanhia o ye professor said dey Professor Emeritus now who was Santime Asenkwa bright okokosomo
yeah
obekwa ha yeah akosom saa na say players no omlishi omadwum so omo besom omo soma Santime de bio from short na say o se me kotoko ne de bosom ne che say o kosoma ye de bibia na ekoye because bosom ofom na obo enti say omo ba no omo de omadwum besom ono so ye players no 2 ye me na mehuno na your problem in transition so you got to go pa de bia o hwa ye transition especially time players in prepare most there is a hole in the middle de bia ye ko animu a most hole kakaka beto e middle no chese o mo e san kom close in no e support attack no most hole na beto ball see ya na e mo chire enti ye be stress transfer window e bie from my own appeal one yeah ade ba kwa meni ajepa ya kofa DM ba kwa ba because bright o hwe ya tama double pry no Kotoko was facing a lot of problem because that time samba ne kobo ebu won so samba ne kro obo a ne asade ne ko akire and there was that rotation and there was no stability
I thought that's one of said could you see a fitter
no I'm so go pry and yes say enya obi ebe gina o machi and me say meti agada azie no in fact na ye me de pa minim how far negotiation na kodu me mbazo say enti me agada say no also our experience no and on ogina game mu a ne ho de menka say enkofa ne de minim management si bi on toto no but yenya DM ba kwa beka on is very good
okay
and attacking wise on say attacking no mo fin by no hu su yie though wasati she goes because any bit mo she 2 and no she 1 enti I check the goal scoring eba also we there sana build confidence enti the confidence level ne beba soro and once obenya sa mentality ni say oh first no de na menya mentimi show ba sisi a metima hye no ono mentally no the fortitude ni be build enti betimi aba but still I still think say we need an additional striker 1 or 2 young one baako na no experience baako emeka Donzo and Kwame Pokun. Send a bay, my attack, I sharp. And still, one major problem I Kotokopa creative midfielder. Someone who can give a direct pass. Yes, strikers, to the be on William Mobo. Osha, those who bet my running park in this 90 minutes. Now, create a direct passer, or be connected, Kranu Nyaba Kokra. Vitino, you're good. Extremely good, very intelligent. But also, on the ball type now, or a ball juggler, or to go with the ball. Farmer me, Pia. But the be a direct pass, Sanke, Quenimu, Emma strikers and definition, Emma, on one the bebre, the strikers and ball playing striking rule, no. Omo betty, no more bait, and to Betum the Kako do 18-yard box, no more bread. Oh, and see a mistress and Kibinya, a more direct.
So Richmond Lamtim,
Fabio Gamma Musano, also Mono, Baby Gina Biano, or to be located pass, and who, Osha, fancy, Heart of Lions, or more, boy, boo, a juggly, and yet juggling, Nan Fiano, a Yinaokana, Ismalado, oh, dear, Ismalado, ocean from afar, no possible. Every single minute, be Obenya Bobian or look or share attackers, and piercing pass. And to we attack now, Heart of Lions are now you're very clinical. Obet man was a good sir.
Manolenchi na ne will be so but buy no. And your friend say Ubiti say Walid Nema or Nema Bono or very good. But I say Okuta Bono a woman we no mabe cover. No mabe cover. Nema Ocean the driven skills Sibia dictating pace is very good. But maybe when say I saw Bobo man. But when your team players are, and there's some money, Shannon Dream say, a team. And team is not about individualistic, it's about the team collective. And then soldiers, or more matia, soldiers march in units, contingent. Yes, a contingent way, to the, and to answer soldier for my component. I'm on 1, 2, 3 because a unit. Send a bay or be attack or ma, may defend them. So that is teamwork. And those are the 3 areas. Me per se. Anna, Ocean so also right back in a so. After Lord Amwa. Lord, no problem, Kitwe Bia. Near Bombe shift. Yes, sir. Weber, Hamzat and Swabipra. And she just said your problem. Also, Kote, no one tono. And a young boy here or by year pre-season, no body come in. Also, I couldn't ACL. The chess right back on so. Ye now be at the Shaibu also Shaibu Peke Pao. Osha tough for now. The kind of game I know Demayano. In fact, Lord by Granca be very solid because Bakoba, Ultimo said they are equally good. Maybe say Lord Amwa is my best right back in Ghana. Even home and away. More abroad in Ghana. Me, the type of game I Lord Amwa Bono. Me who be Sache. Or boss I in Harris now for Kamara Dean more from Mediama.
Oh, Kamara Dean, but all the air show Mumino. Natural Lord movement. Any decision making. All the compromise.
So the goose come home.
Oh, the goose come whereby I say Kamara or height.
Yeah.
Or say Kamara or height. But Lord, you know, or diminish, like or diminutive. And you know, by actually be or the plane or very smart and intelligent. Or until honor you never consume because I will know continue a Lord. And I also so problem. And you are sure the BIA bebre. So those are the areas.
But in where time no as one as I in you. In total, first round up and we share with you now on a scale of 10. Uriti Kotoko team no so far they watch on a scale of 10 we want to say. The first round.
Last season, last season as at week 17.
Now Kotoko how many points?
Kotoko drop it with their point, but it's same position. Has also drop it 1 point. Any.
Okay.
Last season.
Last season as at first round no. Na Kotoko
30
I depreciate.
Last season
no
31.
I know Abenya 30 same position.
Or lose 1 point.
29,
28.
Also lose
position.
The same position. Interesting.
But already I appreciate the that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I go stars now last season that's wrong. Also I depreciate the point.
Yes.
But to be maintain second. Rather last season not that first. And I made the Mama appreciate top with a point. Abenya 34.
Okay, so on the scale of 10. me charge no na me very moderate pa na me sheda na market scheme me gum because exams there bright obi enu exams onim churo ne hia ne say wetima churo bibi me dey ultimate churo bibi nko am me mask because ono nko an for you to write something nko on its own it's okay for me nti metima mo be scale of 10 memo 6.5
yeah such a that's it say and that's what
strike you no need there say omo hwe because say dear my bar e won there unim say oh share donzo mu she goes all right when you say for goes and no say e back pass o Andy
but bright back pass in base wa ha
they make I want you me say was go no but already effort e be adi go no be na de compare the last of Stevie Mukwala money abeta mo na difference wo mti say okonya team a e che oya resolute na unya sa eye blunders na e better no overcome and already you say strikers no and so enya true passes na previously you work creative midfielders edeba but I heard the effort of Mukwala money abeta mo amone so na Yakubu amona and Mbella mo mba na nsen na no mo ebi mo mo but no sa hwe mo nso inputa do all the ball be pusi no no atwa create abon na de ase no o hwe ani mo na ebi ni ho what you say just mo pebi kan ho we no obenya opportunistic goal machine ono down na beton ko be bo ase but do say na be ba be bo ase enu nti na say kwamna yaro she goals wo power oba kotoko goals na mo but adwuma obeye no be kwe no ebe force wa gibi atwe abo ase de ebe ba so onya sa striker okuta say two qualities na no boa dan say this abeto no abo ase no de obebre
nyame admo chena beto discussion so mean say Paul o bibia carry ba ne but time that it nyame adma o chena ye besa ba behwe ni nyina but make us say Kenny Rose internet solution adaroma makacho so guso a wo ye internet no hostels no school abi Mr. Mo hostel managers ni owners no mon contact Kenny Rose na o me setup no any connectivity no em Kenny Rose number ni 0208 282810 0208 The new STCGH Express Ultra Modern Bus Terminal was for labor runabout total filling station at Chuope and I want Mutu Kanyana Kumasi Accra Kumasi Tumasi Takrade Kumasi Tamale Kumasi Nano the new STCGH Express Ultra Modern Bus Terminal buses are need air kama drivers are omunim the ever experience party no more air juma your modern waiting area advanced ticketing system accessibility feature event center shopping or barbering shop restaurant in ebi hokama but offer for ticketing and reservation it was 0557 943607 0557 943607 na uni enkasa Gingermate Dental Clinic any same problem no yenim sa Gingermate Christmas we wakọ ribia what you say or we namwa ni ade abo bonka se mu a esen wasem no fakọ Gingermate we say opese teeth whitening scaling and polishing teeth card fillings dental implant obeche silver and I say gold teeth obeche social braces extractions permanent teaching and no be any kama edi amakumasi obehu Gingermate ewo Abrepo Junction Bantama High Street in the total filling station no Nechuope eno mo sanso ana nkran ewo nungwa nungwa SHS no be NDC office no no ehwa eno mo tachiman Maxi Market Kenten Road 0598731823 0598731823 na uni enkasa Lawson Herbal Center the Virgin Doctor eni makacho se omaso ehwa de bato Romians no the Virgin Doctor Adiabo eyaduma 25 years and counting and roy said ye dodo agya to no nyasem gotoa Lawson Herbal Mr. Ayadroba kwa se obi apese general well-being no ehia opa obeso boost immune system na no bi na ohia wonso a hypertension and how no ebeboa diabetes a stroke and cholesterol level ekosro se olowa no wo de typhoid fever and say join this and how about covid which our problems pa wani onse den ho ade yi but Lawson Herbal Mr. and ebeboa Lawson law chemist namu ya reduce ye kai no akoti gonorrhea syphilis white candidiasis and say sabi uyoba unya discharge be so bi ku Alma eden carbon crab your confidence crab from and I say what think can libido LFM oh stomach ulcer come the way we to yemo boy num Lawson law chemist bi na emo Lawson delay man capsules enso ye mema dia bema bia obese obo adwuma e wompem na oboni ye no boba dey say obenya Lawson delay man capsules mema ekoje for any Lawson delay man capsules no wo dwonso na emu pa mienu a enye say obe wonta wo yare ni nyina no no madro na emo premature ejaculation say also bema no atese tambia ayebogo Konko. Sounds so and a low sperm count a Lawson Delayman capsules and on any bit boy and Roy and yana our hair by any pharmaceutical shops for 0242 133577 0242 133577 na only Dr. Lawson and so in Ninkomo First Bank Ghana Makachero sa bank and the ze groma a First Bank sa ope say osika sam otutu ne ye ope bank e beboa na watimi akora osika ye banka onu enso de djuma onkoso do mu hia no e First Bank gara da bia ne say e you first any First Bank eni djuma na osika sam enkotote enso entumi for the First Bank there wo branches asheta e wo kroma ba bia Ghana ha de e do so pa onu no so akọ na ne wo enso akọ djuma ye mo ye tutu osika fo ye nkrakra osika fama na afi no emfampuntu ensomra abrabodi mo kama enso intimi fama enti enom said ye hu simisi tomata roma ena na dwumadi no so no ye ten ase a ye by na we say happy birthday to Miss Marion Bema Frimpong. Miss Marion and ne 77th birthday na we ifri ne grandson Joan and afi ne ba akwasi Frimpong and almost say young we say Miss Marion Bema Frimpong a happy birthday inti happy birthday enko emfa emani nyankopon share pa
Andy
yeah
so the wukwa na de bai me fa fidi so na me na say do bastiase say enyu bia na oya de mu bia ya na opese e kama manfo enti say do basti package na ode ma brae no
package na chese mu jina me so sa
because
ma chese
enti me da say do bastiase me sa kan ya me shira no me appreciate it so much. We free a Canadian A group of air companies from the CEO to the general manager Frenny Peter. Canadian group of companies ewa putuja and CEO no any general manager Peter CM5 DW so na yam we say Apostle Samuel Amwakon Air Godson and then awoda inti Apostle a Canadian group of companies CEO, general manager, any workers in Nina, say Yamfa PFM so, then we show a happy birthday. I mean, sure, now officer say, yes, Shia, near say we show another birthday, and the Cassias, Yamfan coach now.
Okay, the way the Edika cry, our theme, and I, dears, and Yangopoya Admochana, Yabasaba to us enough video Hubiano, and so about to say Christian Enka, what a Maxwell Enka, what a BIT Inka, Sanson Adalan Paul, what a Onoso Soka, Jacob, Achusability production team, no, Bright Owusu, Bright Taylor, Biaka, Honjoan, and so have Fidino, and my Facebook, Equa TV, so my Utia said, and so is here. The Andrew so with your friend Andikas last minute, and my chairman. Bright can come bodu chamo and Chelsea Swati a chairman inka messages nene church on church on the anyano crave bia new and also chairman could you mebia and also beboa ama yina no crew no and so dwumadi no and so etima ya comment no nyankopo ya adoma acha by next week there mobile chairman BKB enka se osate na kunwa kashire muntino yemfa ni nyina nsi once again sounds so da munyina ase se mo cry all this while about be drew this time. Thank you very much yadamase afiwe so no yenye greater and bigger yes sorry amadia kenyina enso etimi to have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the